Greetings and welcome to another solid show. I am your host, obviously, because I'm the one talking. The internet looks like it's a little jacked up, so if the sound's not good, give me a thumbs down. The sound's all right, give me a thumbs up. If it's still popping, it is Friday the 13th, so what else would you expect, really, right? My brother will be here in a little bit. And Kim was cooking, so she's just relaxing right now. She's a little sore. Made some chicken. And there's some corn. That's right. I said chicken and corn. Not every show is going to be exciting as fuck. Sometimes people got to eat shit, We'll see what's up with it. It's lean times out there, man. Lean times for everybody. It's a crazy time. I mean, it's fun, but we'll see. I mean, there's so much going on right now. Like, I've been alive for a long time, man. It's going to be 50 years in a couple of years. I never remember it like this. Never remember like this, brother. Shut. BC, what's popping, man? I'm just lounging over here. You know how we do. Yeah, nothing spectacular. It's nice out today, about 70. A little bit under 70. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I don't know too much of what I'll do. Probably get into some moving stuff around. It is a chicken, and then there's some corn and some potatoes. I don't know if you can see all that. That's the chicken. The potatoes and corn. Good stuff. Got plenty. Oh, we made some cookies too. Oh, I didn't make the cookies. What's her name did, but I got these chocolate chip bad boys going on. So those are going to be happening. I got gummies too. If anybody super chats, it's been a long time. I think I had $1 from U-Haul last week. And that's the only super chat I've had in about 6 weeks. The other money's been from memberships. Thank you to all my lovely members. Thank you. Past and present and future. And we can assume at some point there's going to be future members. We'll see. Any naga chili? I don't have any chili powder. No. It's got this chicken. Bok. Thanks for your sacrifice. You know what I mean? Yeah, we're just chilling, man. Just chilling. I know I said that 100 times, but I don't know what time he's going to get here. I don't know what time Kim will be out here. We'll see. Gonna have some fun. Fun being a relative term. I mean, it's not like I'm juggling. I can't juggle. Eve, man. You guys hear me? The internet's really fucked. Just really messed up. I really, really hate that. I guess, I don't know. I thought it's working. Oh, it says you can hear. Okay, cool. It's got on that little StreamYard meter thingy, it's got one little pellet. I hate when it does that shit. It drives me crazy. Because when I first started, it would do that all the time. All the time. Because the internet was all tiny and shit. That's fun. I go back and listen to like early shows. I don't do it too often, but man, the audio was really bad. Kid Fur. All right. Crazy week this week, right? Fucking hell. It seems to be getting, that's a weird thing to say after all that's happened, but it seems to be getting a little more practical, at least, reasonable kind of thing. You know what I mean? So that's good. I like reasonable. But, only so much we can do here. I'm not a officer of the court. I'm not in Congress, so Oh, JC, thank you, sir. Much love, brother. Much love. Yes, and also happy same to you and all the other fathers out there. Dog dads, shit like that too, man. All the good out there, all the good guys out there. Happy Father's Day this weekend. Enjoy that shit. Allie, baby, what is popping? What is going on? Thank you much as well. Johnny boy, Johnny boy. Yep. We are just chilling over here in Square Table Degenerate Studios. STD Studios. Oh, man. Tomorrow's obviously Saturday. Well, there was something I was going to do tomorrow. No, maybe not. Tomorrow's off. I'm not going to work overtime until later. I think I'm going to do it the 30th. That's Monday. I think it's a Monday, right? No, that's not a Monday. Maybe that's Saturday. Oh, yeah, the Monday is the 30th. The 30th. Because I only do 5 more hours. So I'll do like 5 hours that day and then just work the rest of it. And then I'm going to, well, next week's the holiday week. And after that, I got camp with Jimmy. So I'm off that next week. And then once I get back from camp, I'm going down to Dayton for 2 weeks. So like, I'm hoping they give me exemption from the overtime requirements in August or in July if they have any. They might not even have it. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, isn't that crazy? Today is Friday the 13th. Has anybody experienced any emotional trauma or any kind of, like your face blew up or, you saw like a dog running down the street and then the dog just floated away and you're like, what happened to that dog? Anything like that? Any abductions? Any murder? I don't know. I ain't seen nothing today, really. I worked. That was it. I had nothing special. It was about today. Just worked and got this meal. Where did I go for lunch? I went to the Get-Go for lunch. Got a steak sandwich, steak sub. That was good. I have no idea. All those crown things showing up over there, I don't know. I didn't specifically turn them on. So I don't know what the fudge they are. I think it's like whoever posts the most gets like a crown thingy. I mean, I don't know. I can't. They don't show on a StreamYard, so I can't. I'm not looking on the. I can take a look, I suppose. Hold on. Stand by, Mr. Livestock. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, they do got the crown, the gold, whatever. Now I apologize. I don't know exactly what they are, but I mean, if you like it, we'll keep doing it. I don't know. I don't even know what it does. I think it's like a most active chatter kind of thing. I can look at some people, they have different levels in chat now. So who knows? This chicken's pretty good, man. It really is. I wonder what time my brother's going to get here. I think he's going to get here like fucking 5 in the morning or some shit. It's not going to be that long. No, I'm still going to enjoy the hell out of this food, though. I'll hand out a cash prize. I will. If you really want some cash, I can do it. I'll give you this Indian currency I got. Because when I was in the UK last time, I ran into Liam, and his wife is from India, so he gave me this Indian currency. This is 20 rupee. You seen it? It's got a picture of Mahatma Gandhi on there. How crazy is that? And I got this pesos one from Mexico. Banco de Mexico, that's Spanish for Bank of Mexico. I have no clue who the picture of that guy is. Maybe it's like Cesar Chavez, Pancho Villa, maybe. I don't know. And I got one with, I don't have any American currency, which is funny because I don't really carry cash too much. I got this one the captain gave me with Bank of England one. I think it's got Churchill on it. But this one, well, because I had one that said Bank of Northern Ireland, and he was like, oh, you shouldn't take that. He gave me this one. I think it's still good. The corner right here is a little fucked up, but I don't know. We'll see. They're just souvenirs at this point. I used to have a Canadian 20. I got to tell you a story, man. This is fucking 14 years ago, BC. I had a Canadian 20 in my wallet. I carried that bitch for a couple of years because I didn't go to Canada too much. And we was coming back from the desert. And we had to spend the night in Baltimore. So we just went to the bar. Just a bar at the hotel. See that fucking face, dude. I was lit. And I tipped the guy in the morning to carry my bags. All I had was a 20, so I just had to give that to him. And yakking on the plane the way back. It was horrible. Oribal. Rupee, yeah, they have rupees in Zelda. It's also from India, too. I think that's because the guy who makes Zelda is from India. If you look at the Zelda boards, the one that's funny looks like a Nazi thing. This is all Japan and shit. Pretty good. Welcome, Mustang. Welcome, Eve. Whoever I didn't say hi to. I think I said hi to a couple of years before, but say hi again. You know? Hey, a feedback. I mean, that'd be funny. Trough. Yeah, what Allie said. You guys should be going in jail for keeping Canadian in Mexico. Right? God knows how next week or two is going to go, right? I mean, it's well, tomorrow, as everybody knows, the U.S. Army's 250th birthday. It's also President Trump's 79th birthday. We're having a parade. We'll see. Tomorrow's also a very big protest day. I don't with the weather, looking how it is, I don't know. We'll see what they look like, but I don't think it's going to be any like the videos it was in LA. I don't think it's going to be anything like that. Anything at all. Because even like people got shit to do, you know? They got lives to lead. And they might go out there and carry a couple banners, walking on a couple streets, but that's all you can do. You gotta go back to work, you gotta pay your fuck, or whatever. I mean, even if they're there for a weekend, I mean, it's 90%. I think they can change somebody's mind 10 years after. We've talked about the same shit for 10 years. Nobody's changing their mind now, Shit. That's what makes me laugh about the whole thing. That's why I don't really waste too much energy on it. And then people ask me, I'll give my opinion, but I'm not gonna, sit and act like I'm trying to change the world because nobody fucking listens anyway. Well, I mean, what can you really do? I feel it though. It's awesome, Diggy. I used to work out there. Well, that's the main hospital for a lot of stuff in this area. Like the Seedman Cancer Center, I'm very familiar with that because both my parents went through there. So I don't know what he was doing. Some of the places are pretty cool. They do a lot of the sheiks from overseas too. And closed down the whole floor, so it's funny. But I am very familiar with the Plymouth Parking's a bitch over there. Parking's a fuck. But when I used to work, I didn't work at the clinic. I worked at the VA hospital out there, which is literally like, I mean, the Cleveland Clinic owns most of the east side. Once you get past like Asia Town, you go from like Midtown all the way to University Circle. Typically, and Cleveland Clinic owns most of that. So, but the VA is like right next to it. Okay, good stuff. I had a girlfriend years ago who had MS, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Exactly what you're talking about. What's up, Dave? How you doing, bud? We're having a good time, man. Fantastic Friday, just chill. There's no expectations. Nothing. This is like this, Dave. When you have expectations, you start meeting these expectations, you might get ahead of yourself. And people think that life is always going to be linear. It's always going to get better. You know what I mean? When things are going good, people always assume it's going to get better. When things are going bad, people always assume it's going to get worse. In reality, life is a combination of all those things. You know what I mean? Like you can't predict. Nobody. If you to stop me in 2018, 2019, be like, when the show started, 2018, 19, and you'd be like, hey, Joey, this is what I think is going to happen in the next 6 years. I'd be like, you're out of your fucking mind. If you think about, I started here, show the same table, still the same tables, no rectangular table. But if you told me that the same table that me and three guys sat here and just talked about current events on a shitty connection where you can barely hear us, would talk to Peter McNeely and then talk to William Hung and all these other celebrities just keep getting bigger and then talk to Buff Bagwell and Mindy Sterling and Tommy Chong and just Stan Fox and then eventually talk to Andy Dick. Just keep getting bigger and talk to all these people around the world. I say, you're out of your fucking mind, bro. No way. No way. I didn't anticipate this in a million years. This is so random. All this shit. I wanted to do a Wayne's World thing. That was my original thing. That's why I had it 9:30 on Fridays. Same time as Wayne's World. That's why I had the 4 guy, same thing, everything. I even had a Square Table, Degenerates, podcast. Just like the intro, man. Because Wayne's World was my shit growing up. I still fuck with Wayne's World. I think I'll do it now, but it's the whole concept, So that was the original inspiration for this. I thought that's how it was going to be. That's how it kind of was, too. We always had 3, 4 people over here. Hey, Julie came over all the time. I miss Julie. She would come over again. She always rolled once to smoke with us. I think she stopped smoking. I don't know. People come and go. People stop smoking. But that's what I thought I was going to be. And then fucking once we went virtual, bro, shit. Random as hell, right? Random as hell. Let's see here. It is about, when you type in Lake Erie, Dave, I want to say it is in the deepest part, it's 500-ish feet. I'm not, maybe 80. Hey, Google, how deep is Lake Erie?
The maximum depth of Lake Erie is 210 feet.
Hey, there you go. I was way off. But 210 feet is the max, like in the deep part of it. Nobody's ever swam from like Cleveland to Canada. One guy tried doing it. Browns guy tried doing it in the 70s. He didn't make it. But the window for that is just really, really small because like to swim in something like that, you'd have to have that water be really, really warm. You'd have to do that in July or August and only 2 months would be good. And even then, this year you could do it. It's cold as fuck out. I mean, it's not cold, but I'm saying for this time of year, it's been chilly, real chilly. But it freezes. I want to say the ice is probably a good 2 feet thick. I got a formula for the ice. I know it freaks people out. Some of these guys, some of the people in the Cleveland group got freaked the fuck out by the ice. But I got a formula in my head for it. I mean, if the temperature's below freezing for a month straight, then shit. It's a good thing fucking nobody's watching, right? It happens. Welcome, MBL. I don't watch the last 5 minutes. But it's a couple feet thick. It's always safe to watch. And I toss several rocks at different spots before I go out there. It's not just no caution to the wind, It's about a couple 100 miles, maybe. Not even. Hey, Google, how far is When the Crow Flies to London, Ontario?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Hold on. Let's see. Kim sent me something. How is it? Oh, good. Delicious. Enter. All right. London, Ontario, air miles to enter. Just want to know what the fuck. Maybe not. 91 nautical miles. Okay. This total straight line distance is 100. It's about 105 miles to Canada. From here to the lake, it's about 5-10 minutes or so. It depends on traffic. Then you hit the lake road. You got to turn left or right depending on where you want to go. But we used back in the day, Dave. We used to be able to get Channel 10 out of Ontario across the lake. Is Josh live? I don't know if he was live earlier. I might. We'll see. It's definitely happy the Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's really rough to do it, and you gotta find the right time. Like, it was funny, Mustang, a couple years back, I was just looking at memories, and me and the kids were like swimming in the river, and it was this time of year, it was like 90 out. I mean, now we've only had 2 days above 80 this whole year, and it's about to be summer. It's crazy. I've never seen it this chilly. You know what I mean? They're not here yet, man. It's my brother's late, and Kim's recovering from the meal she made. She's messaging me. She's just coming out, jumping in the shower. Okay, so Kim will be. I don't know. What time is it now? She'll probably need 10, 15 minutes. But welcome to the party, Lep. No, happy Father's Day to you and all you lovely, beautiful dads this weekend, man. All you guys don't get enough respect. It's rough being a dad out there sometimes. Some people get the admiration, some don't. Some dads do. No fault of their own, don't get to see their kids. It's sad. I mean, it's not just dads. It happens all every different way, but it's I don't know. I can never think of a world like that. it would just destroy me. Like, oh, you never get to see your kids. Only on these days, you know, you got to be in front of a cop, or some of these people just don't get along at all. It's weird to me. I mean, I get not liking a person, whatever. Some people are just going to hate just because of their personality, but like to be that vengeful in somebody's life and to spite them so much, it's a foreign concept to me. I don't really like that kind of vibes, you know. The Father's Day to November. There is a fairy day in Lep. That'd be a good video, Lep. Take the Put in Bay Ferry. There's about an hour west of here. Well, I think there's one in Lorain, Ohio, actually. It might be about 45 minutes. It's weird. There's not one in Cleveland. There's not a ferry in downtown Cleveland, which is really odd because I think they could make. I mean, I would take it every now and then just go to Canada. You know, that'd be fun as hell. There is one, I think, in Lorain. Definitely one in Put in Bay because they got these. They're called the Lake Erie Islands. There's several of them. Actually, the South Bass Island, I think it is maybe a South Pele Island. One of them is the southernmost point in Canada. Is like about, if you go this way, you know, if you go west, about an hour, take a ferry, and take another ferry, you can get there in about 3 hours, which is cool thick. Yeah, it was really, really thick, man. It was popping. But yeah, I do like to. And it's funny to go to the islands. Lep will tell you, he's probably been out to the islands a couple times. It's weird because like you can only get out. Obviously, you can't get out there when it's frozen, but like they have the hotels fill up so fast, and like a lot of rich people live out there. The one guy who I did know out there, he was a skater. His name was it Scott Coons? Remember that guy? Lep Scott Coons. He was a speed skater. And this is probably, he tried for the Olympics. I can't remember if he made it or not. This is maybe 2002. I don't say it was Utah, Salt Lake City. Yeah, South Bass Island. The Canadian bird is the goon. The goon. I haven't heard back, Dave. I don't think he's coming. I don't think he's Mike Reed's gonna come back on. Unfortunately, yeah. Port Clinton's I want to say there's one in Lorain too, Lep. I want to say there's a ferry in Lorain too. Most of the time when we go to Canada, I mean, it's usually either one of two ways. It's either you go to Detroit, Windsor. That's when I went to Canada last time in I think it was 2023 now. Me and her and I went to Windsor when I went up before we went to get some weed up there. No, it was one of the draft. There's a draft. That's right. Because you was going to see BC. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, BC. But he was busy that day. So we went to the draft. I went to Canada I just wanted to see if my passport get me into Canada. They say people with, you know, DUIs can't get into Canada, but it worked. And then, but they were still working on a new bridge. They got this brand new bridge they're working on. I think it's done now. It was because when they were doing it, it was like connected. I mean, that's a mammoth operation from Detroit to Windsor. You're talking 10 lanes each way. My goodness, it would be hard to stop stuff in the country like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one of the ways. And then obviously Buffalo over there by Niagara Falls. A lot of people. Come on, man. Maybe laugh. They're undergoing bankruptcy, Dave. They're probably all gonna shut down. I mean, honestly, it's not really a shock. Kind of saw it coming. Type thing, but no, we'll see. Why did Angie cross the road to get to the other side? To get to the giant beef stick? Good old Angie. I love Angie. She's funny, man. It's great, man. Good times out there, boys and girls. Good times out there on a beautiful Friday evening in lovely North Olmsted, Ohio. You're listening to the Square Table DJ Nights only on YouTube. And I know there's no need for a station break. I just like saying it because I like hearing my voice. If you notice, I mean, real respect's real, as they say. And if you go out there and you look at all the legendary voices, and I talk about legendary actors, I can never get the top of the top legendary actors. Most of the top legendary voices, if they're known just for their voice, kinda, I've had them on. Shadow Stevens, Joff Moore, Robert Clotworthy, Joe Lansdale, et cetera, et cetera. The guy did Ancient Aliens. Go back and watch that Robert Clotworthy episode, man. That was a good one. That was cool as hell. That was one of my favorites. I like that guy. Like it. They're about 3 hours or so, Dave. We were just there last weekend. It was good stuff, man. I like it up there. I fuck with Buffalo. You gotta be careful. It's it's any city around here. You gotta be careful. It's I want to get the family to get their passports because like I want to go up to. I haven't been to the Canadian side of Niagara Falls in quite a while. Fuck, it's probably been 20 years now. I've been in the American side many times because I mean back in the day you didn't have to. I got my passport in like 08. It's 08? No, 99. 99. 08 is when it expired. So I got it in 99 because that's when we went to Ireland, me and my dad. Rest in peace. My dad. But I had that and then I only used it because you didn't really need it for a while there. It wasn't right away after 9/11, everything changed. Before then, you could just go across and show your driver's license. It was good to go. Now it's kind of like that too with the new enhanced license. But I went in 08 a couple times because I went to New Brunswick and then Victoria to Canada. But I didn't go to Niagara Falls that year. 04 in Windsor, I think. Man, maybe 03? It's been so long since I've been to Canada. Niagara Falls, at least. Niagara Falls, Ontario, I mean. I've been to the Buffalo, Niagara Falls, New York. I've been here fucking probably 6-7 times since then. No, probably more than that. I don't know. We'll see. I heard a door, so that might be my brother. Might be either my brother or the wife. We'll see. I heard a door, so we'll see. If I hear another door, then I know that'll be him. Be very, very quiet. I'm enjoying it. I'm having some fun, man. It's you guys think I hate these cookies, and you guys want to see me get higher? I will still do super chats for cookies. That is still in effect, and the gummies too. I got a bunch of gummies. I'm ready to get high witches, and I'm still smoking too. I'm smoking witches shit. We are smoking. We get higher out here. That's what we fucking do. Because when you in life, man, you got to enjoy life, right? And some people say like the party has to stop, man. You can't stop the party. Or you got to stop the party. You got to do this, got to do that. You got to be normal for a while. I don't know. You can keep that party going. I beg to differ on that. You have to stop the party thing. I mean, you got to be healthy. So you got to you can't eat the party food all the time, but you can still be around the party. You can still facilitate party-like environments. You know what I mean? Like, hey, everybody, let's go to the bar. You don't have to drink every time, but you can just take everybody to the bar. Get the party going. If you're around the party, like I'm saying, keeping the party going doesn't mean you're partying yourself. You party occasionally, but you're around the party. That's why I always loved it, man. I always loved the party. I never don't get me wrong, I don't mind sober people, but I like being around people who enjoy the other side of the mind, not just the common sense shit. I like talking about other stuff. I like thinking outside the box, you know what I mean? All kinds of random stuff. Thank you, Eve. That's lovely of you to say. Lovely of you to say. I don't know. Well, the VFW we haven't done. That was like 5 years ago. I haven't done anything recently. When I get down to Dayton next month, Dave, I probably will because Drew is in my buddy Drew. Drew, if you're watching, buddy, shouts out. I'll be kicking it with him quite a bit, I think, especially if they give me a GOV. So I don't want to put miles on the government car, so I'll probably hey, Drew, come pick me up. I got to see where the hotel is too. I'd like to get a hotel with a bar and a pool attached or something like that. You know what I mean? If I could, we'll see what the government provides me. Right? I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of shocked when they let me do it. It's like, okay, I'll kick it. I haven't been in Air Force Base in a long time, dude. It's been a minute. I bet since I got out, I retired in 2015, right? So that's like 10 years ago. I think I've only really been back to, man, I'm trying to think of any time I've been on a military installation. I think just at one time up at the Colorado Springs when I went and saw the Air Force Academy. That might be it. That might have been it. It's oh, Kimmy's in the shower, so any moment now, sir. Any moment, kind sir. While you're waiting, we can sing a song of Sixpence or something. I don't know. I'm really into Better Than Ezra lately. I fuck with some Better Than Ezra. I want to get those guys on the show. It's been a minute since they've done something, I think. My brother would know. I'm gonna pick my brother's brain and see if he knows some famous people when he gets here. I mean, he used to do this kind of stuff when he was in college and shit. Like he talked to My Chemical Romance, I think it was. Flaming Lips. I remember his Flaming Lips interview. That was on the radio station. It was way before YouTube. He's younger than me, but he graduated before me because I didn't go till later. He graduated in like spring 04, and I was like, I want to say fall 04, spring 05, something like that. So it's been a minute. It's been better than Ezra. Hell yeah. Do you remember that one Saturday Night Live sketch? It was like, this week on the charts, number 1, better than Ezra. Number 2, Ezra. Fuck, that's great, man. This shit made me laugh. I need to get back into Saturday Night Live, man. I need to get back in. And well, it's like this, Dave. If I don't really Stolen Valor, I'm not, and not every vet is like me. I don't want to say, because I didn't really have like extensive valor. It's not like I'm, Artie Murphy and I got fucking hospitals named after me. I had a very basic career. But like, I mean, and a lot of the times these guys who do this, they're very, very mentally ill. They really are. So I don't want to run valor checks and project on somebody when, you know what I mean? Because there was years ago, man, there was a famous Air Force picture going on, and this guy had an obviously fake ribbon rag. He was really tall, but he ended up getting harassed. He ended up, offing himself. That's why I tend to not harp too much on the. I mean, if it's somebody obviously, and that's another thing too, is that like there's so many people who care a lot more about it than I do that it's not something I have to worry about really. And also too, I mean, you got to think of my job. I see. I mean, most people's careers are very mundane. I mean, it's not like I don't really like the word hero, so to speak. I know people throw that word around. It's just a job, and it's a fun job. It's great times. Met some good friends, lifelong friends. Still talk to some of these people to this day. But I mean, it's to insinuate that, like, how am I any different than a? We pedestal the military in this country. We do quite a bit, but like paramedics especially, right? This guy's going out there saving babies and old people, and every week you got people dying on their arms and shit like that. Those are, in my opinion, at least, those are the guys that the nurses and the hospital workers that deal with all these people that die all the time and this and that. Those are some fucking heroes. You know what I mean? That's just me talking. Everybody's got a different definition of heroes. My definition would be people that do jobs that, frankly, I would never do. I would never do these jobs. Oh, I mean, could I do it? Yeah, but I just don't want to. I mean, hospice nurse and farm worker, shit like that. In a way, farm workers are heroes. I know it's a weird take, but fuck, would any of you guys go out there and pick cabbage, whatever the fuck they do in the 100-degree sun all day? I would not. I would just omit that part from my diet and adjust accordingly. So, like, it's a very fluid definition kind of thing, you know what I mean? I saw that, dude. The nerds got him. The nerds got him, bro. For those who don't know what Leb's talking about, the in Parma, where Drew Carey is from, by the way, if you ever watched Price is Right, Drew Carey's from Cleveland. Love Drew Carey. But the Parma, they're known for the moon. There's a song called Moon Over Parma. And they're known for the pink flamingo statues, because Parma is typical Americana. At least it started out that way. So that song, Moon Over Parma, Moon Over Parma, where those pink flamingos stand. And it's just a very, very associated thing with Parma. They got these, so Parma, the city, erected these giant concrete pink flamingos. So these two guys from a town called Valley View got in their truck and ripped the statue off of its thing and drove all the way back to Valley View. Or close. Hey, Jimmy. And they ended up getting caught because like all the traffic cameras just saw them driving. You could see with the obvious pink flamingo statue. It's great. I am about from Detroit City. I'm about 2.5. From where I go in Michigan to get weed, it's about 2. So like the nearest White Castle is about 2.5. So that's usually the landmark. But like like and then downtown too, if I'm going to Ford Field or something like that. I mean, obviously I go to Michigan for weed, but I mean I do go to Detroit for other shit too every now and then. There's a lot of stuff going on up there. That Ford Field is really nice. That is a nice football, just a nice venue in general. But like for football, it's amazing. It's street level, plenty of ways to get in and out, fast in and out. That's why I hope that this new one that the Browns have works out. The gold toilets. There's a gold. I've seen that before. Hong Kong, maybe the gold toilet. Can't remember exactly where it was, but if I had, I mean, I would have to have a lot. I don't know. I still could justify it. I still could justify that. I mean, because it's like maybe when I was younger, like now that I'm older, I can't. I don't know, because I don't have that kind of money. But I mean, if I had that kind of money to do a gold toilet, say the gold toilet cost, I'm throwing out a number, $1.5 million or whatever. That $1.5 million could feed a lot of fucking people. You know what I mean? That could be 3 people employed in a cush job for 2-3 years. You know, think of the difference that would make instead of some fucking thrown to excess that you don't really need. So I don't know. I do not know. So I don't know. So I probably never would. And I'm not really. I mean, I like material things. I like comfortableness, but I don't like excessive material things. I mean, just give me a nice comfy couch and a bed or whatever. I'm good to go. But because I mean, it's weird. People, there's so much money on furniture they waste. It's a lot of money that's wasted on this stuff. It's almost excessive. And I'm guilty of my damn self. I mean, back in 2001, 2000 maybe. I one of those years. Yeah, me and my buddy Chris Kramer got loaded. But I went to go buy a couch up at Value City Furniture. And I was fucking lit. But I bought the most expensive couch up in there, motherfucker. It was like $2,100 for his balling ass couch and pull-out bed and the automatic shit and this and that. And I regretted that from the second I bought that fucking thing. That was the only really expensive one I bought. Because we got this place called Bob's Furniture, Bob's Discount Outlet. And the scratch and dent section is great, man. $10, $15, $20, boom. Out the door. Are there lots of gang areas? It depends. It depends. The city tends to have them in certain areas, but it's like, it's so hit and miss. Like, I don't really go in the areas to where it's like at most of the time, but sometimes I tend to roam kind of deal. Like, I work downtown. I go to a lot of games downtown. But it's like, I don't know. It's not that bad. I don't know. Let's see. My generation is the most materialistic. Well, I mean, I'm not going to, it's weird because, like, yes and no. Like, your generation, I'm assuming you're younger than me, they tend to, there's certain things that they're just not going to know. Like, my generation, you could afford a house out of high school, out of college sometimes, right away. Second you graduate, you can get like my first apartment back in the year 2000, me and Chris Kramer split it. It was like $400 for the whole place. We each put $200 in it. It's a 2-bedroom apartment. That's nothing, dude. $200. I mean, granted, my paychecks were like $875, but still, I mean, compare that to what does a fucking apartment cost you now? $2,100 some of these places, ridiculous. Absolute ridiculous. Oh, I heard a door close, so I think somebody's coming. Is that Tony or is that Kim? Oh, it's Kim. Come join the party. Everybody's been waiting for you. You can sit over there for you don't have to be on camera for now if you don't want to. I don't know. It's up to you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, there's Drew. What's up, buddy? What's popping, man? I'm gonna turn on this camera so that way we can get everybody in the shot, right? All right, hold on. Whoa. Drew, I don't know what hotel. It's the email I got today said work with this person on getting a hotel. So I am going to talk to that lady and see what I can get. I'm assuming that Jimmy's watching the podcast from outside. Like you see, remember back in the day, he used to do that over there, remember? They used to do that over there. He used to spy. When I first had the show, the kids used to watch it all the time. And the second show, I got something that's funny, man. So like the second show we did, there's a corollary to the Jimmy Kimmel show. Jimmy Kimmel used to do the show live, right? Until some chick got loaded in the audience and started doing stupid shit, and they didn't do live anymore. I didn't do that, but like I said, the second show we did here was the second or third. Remember when Kayla got drunk as hell? She was in the audience. She just got lit. And it didn't work out well because she was just talking shit. That was years ago. She doesn't remember it because she was drunk. All right, regardless, welcome to the show. This is Kim.
Hey.
She's had a good week, man. She's had a good week. Really good week. I mean, why wouldn't she, right? She gets to look at this. Blessed. Hashtag blessed. This girl right here, right? I'm kidding. From all the jokes aside, though, welcome to the party. Welcome to the show. Back's a little fucked up. A little hurting there. I don't think she's going to do some Alabama slammers. No. It's not. No. This is MBL. Everybody's saying hi to you, Kim. That's awesome.
Hello.
Some of these guys remember. Most everybody remembers you. Drew saying hi. MBL saying hi.
Hello.
Dave saying hi, a pretty lady next to Joey. I told you you get some love out here. This is the wife. This is Mrs.
My hair looks really, really bad right now because it's wet.
She's got the shower, so it's not poopy yet. But if we would get a hair dryer, it would knock it out. but we're not gonna do that today. I thought about shaving, like you know how them chicks do them makeup tutorials and get ready with me and all that.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about doing that. I mean, it's obviously shaved now. But I was thinking about doing one of those live, but we'll see. We'll see. Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, that's a good one. Doesn't I should have had you bring some of those things. What are those called?
Tissues?
Yeah. I think isn't Dave Chappelle's club down there? Down by that area. Let's see here. We could even go down there just to let's see. Dave Chappelle Comedy Club to right person. AFB enter. All right, how far is it? Ooh, it's only 10 miles. So what we need to do, it says Joey's a lucky man. That's true. That's very true. That's very true. I am a lucky guy. No, she could easily shot me in the face. I got guns, so she could have done that. But she hasn't yet. Because I don't think that she knows where to keep the bullets. I don't really know where to keep the bullets, so you know, it is what it is. It's a paradox. But yeah, that club's only like 10 minutes from there. So we can
10 miles.
So whatever. Yeah, so Drew, let me know because I might have a GOV. So if that's the case, you might have to come pick me up every night because I'm not gonna, you know, take the government VA card to the bar, etc. I don't know where they're putting me. Hopefully it's not on base. I don't want to stay on base. I don't think they have authority to put me on base. I don't know. It'll be kind of cool. I haven't been on base in forever. It'll probably be off base. It's got to be off base. We'll see. Oh, Kim's shirt. What does it say? It says, "Let me talk to y'all." Is it?
Talk to you.
Is that LA Knight?
Yes.
Okay. That guy is from the place that Angie lives, Hagerstown, Maryland. Oh shit! I should say it out loud. I'm an idiot. Well, he's from Maryland. He's up there in Maryland. He's a good dude. So welcome to the party, as we said before. All right. So listen, I need to get a tissue. So while I'm
want me to go get it?
I'll get it. I was going to give you some marching orders here while I do this in 30 seconds. I was going to go up there. So explain to the lovely people what this stuff, what the stuff that you got going is. This isn't a sales pitch. I'm just, this is the wife. I'm not going to not let the wife come up to the show and talk about some stuff, okay? It's common sense, right, boys and girls? So let me know and I'll drop the link onto the thing. But, let people, she's got these candle, where they're wax melts, right? Wax melts.
From Scentsy.
And then from Scentsy. She's going to tell you all about the stuff while I go get some nose stuff. And I'm going to get some more water too, I think.
So I decided to sell Scentsy. And what it is wax warmers and wax melts. They also have a line of laundry soap and laundry detergent. They have body creams. They have all kinds of things. You name it, they have it. They have air diffusers. They have fabric refreshers like Febreze. But yeah, I decided to sell Scentsy, and so far it's been going okay. I like getting them. I love smelling these, and I actually think this is the one Joe's gonna like, because he likes anything apple and cinnamon. I don't know why, but that's just Joe. So yeah, if you could give me a follow on Facebook, I have a Facebook page called Kim Sensational Stars, and it's spelled sensational, spelled SCENT, sensational. And I'll be doing a giveaway if you join the page. Before the end of the month, I'll be doing a giveaway of all the people that just recently joined. And yeah, hopefully, you like the stuff that we have put out there. There's all kinds of different smells. I said you were going to like this one.
Yeah, that's why that's another reason why I wanted to get the nose stuff so I can smell this shit. Because, you know how it is, man. When your nose is all clogged, and I haven't smoked weed for a little bit here, so bear with me, guys.
Surprise.
Bear with me. Hey, I'm a weed smoker. It's what weed smokers do. She's gonna be out here for the whole show. She's not just coming out here to hug her products. She's gonna sit out here for 3 hours. All right, so we got
for 3 hours. Wrestling's on.
Wrestling's on until 8. Ooh, I like that one.
Told you you'd like that one.
Johnny Appleseed. I got a funny candle warmer story. So I got a Tony Gwynn jersey. Really liked it. Well, no, that might have been a candle actually. Yeah, well, it's kind of the same concept. So I had it wasn't these, but I had a candle sitting here, and it was I forgot it was all melted, and I grabbed it. It was one of those the ice candle, the frozen ice scent. You remember that? Frozen Lake. and I grabbed the candle and went whoosh, and all the fucking wax got all over the jersey. I still got the jersey. I just got to get the wax off. I don't know how I was gonna do it. Do you like apple and cinnamon? I do. Nikki said since he's great. I sold it before. And yes, cinnamon is the best. Okay, what is the website?
It's https /
Yeah,
/
I know that. Yeah.
Kim's SCENT stational. One word, sensational.
Station.
SATIONAL. I can't see it.
All right, that .com. Just give me the rest of it.
.sensi.us.
Yeah, that's it. All right. So listen, if you want to check it out, definitely jump on it. I did see let me do these other ones. We'll talk while we're pop. There's the website. Wait, cows like apple and cinnamon. They do. Right there, Nikki. Okay, we got it. Did you yes, Antonio Brown got one. That's
I got arrested.
I got a theory on that. Antonio Brown posted the other day. Antonio Brown's a very well-known troll, right? He is fucking known for trolling. He always types stupid shit online and types hashtag CTESPN. It makes people laugh. The other day, when the whole Gavin Newsom thing started popping off, he posted from his main account, "Hey Gavin Newsom, I fucked your wife." Literally his exact words on the tweet. My theory is, I don't know where he lives, but Newsom was like, "Yo, make some shit up. Let's get this guy locked in." I think attempted murder. I was reading that seems a little excessive. That's just me talking. But I think there's just something's connected. It's connected. Oh, that's not a bad idea actually. MBL says stick it in the freezer. We can usually peel off the wax. Okay, like you said, added it. Cool, good stuff. All right, this one is Jade and Jasmine. That sounds like twins, right? Jade and Jasmine.
You wish.
No, I'm saying like not twins like this, like the little twins. That's Jade's. That's what's her name's kid, Terry. I ain't seen her in fucking years, dude. I ain't seen those guys. All right, Jade and Jasmine made in Idaho. Oh, this is American made too. So if you like Idaho, that's a good thing on there. Now, do you you can sell the warmers on the site too? I mean, I'll assume a lot of people have the warmers already, but yeah, it's right. Everything's right on there. What else do they got this and the candle waxes and what else is there on the site?
They have laundry detergent, those scent beads they have.
Like bath bombs, stuff like that?
I haven't seen the bath bombs, but they do have a personal care section. They've got, I actually have some in the house, hand cream, things like that.
Okay. Now, there's like a mailing list too. Sign up for these mailing lists, and then it helps you.
This is a mystery man.
That one kind of smells like a. I'm not gonna lie. After 1 or 2 more, it goes away. I'm not gonna be able to smell much, but that one's like a laundry scent almost. All right, we got mystery man. Hernan, be watching like, I can't really smell this one. I'm not gonna lie, and that's not because my scent's already gone. It's just what it is. But I mean, it's sorry. She puts this thing in the bathroom, right? And you know how it is when you got a guy's bathroom. You got a couple guys in the house. We got me, you got Jimmy. We blow it up sometimes, but the things on the back of the toilet, so it makes it smell really good. It does. Do we go shopping together? We do. We not all the time, but we tend to not all the time because like
Joe likes to spend more money than I do.
Yeah, because when like she's a stay-at-home mom, so like and she's like, hey, I want to go to the store, and then she feels obligated to not like overspend, or not, not that she's not going to buy what she wants and what the family needs, but there's always that in the back of her head. Somebody like me goes, it's like, okay, yeah, we're gonna need the steak, we're gonna need that really expensive. It gets stupid territory. It also doesn't help that I'm a purveyor of the marijuana arts here, so I'm usually, how it is when you go high. You've heard me talk all the time. Why I don't have food in the house, food right here. That's how I stay nice and thin. Kim has not walked on the frozen lake. She is not a daredevil.
Not going to either.
She is she's not a heights guy.
Mm-hmm.
She's not a I mean, it's I can see why she wouldn't want to. The kids did that was years ago though. Yeah, she's not a daredevil. She likes it safe and warm and cozy underneath a blanket of cats.
Yes.
That's her ideal day. She'll go out and do stuff. I'm not saying she's bad or anything like that, but like, yeah, I mean, when push comes to shove, she's gonna be sitting there, cuddle up with the cat, probably snuffing a Scentsy thing, watching some TV. Joey's it smells like old jerseys and weed smoke, the Joey Edibles flavor.
Pretty much. He's got that going on 24/7.
There's nothing wrong with some weed, man. It's good. It's good for you. Weed is. I wish I had some more of them. I gotta get different. Them pre-rolls were okay, but they weren't like as good as the first time. I bought too many of the peanut butter and jelly, I think. And I mean, I'll have to get some. I don't know. I should get the Stizzies next time. Doritos always yelling me about the Stizzies. They can make those next time. We'll see. Is anywhere? Oh yeah, a couple times. Usually, every now and then you'll hear the tale. Usually, what happens is they'll drive. Because a lot of these guys, Dave, will drive the truck out in the lake, right? Go ice fishing. And if there's like 1 day above freezing or whatever, and they say don't go out in the lake and have warning, and then usually what happens is some jackass will go out in the lake and, the vehicle gets things. Not too often. I would say more people probably drown regular than drown, in the frozen stuff. Because usually if it's that cold out, people just don't want to leave the house anymore. You know what I mean? Pink zebra is good, Nikki says as well.
Okay.
That's good stuff. So what else we got? Let me. I could try to see what else we got here.
This is Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. Okay. It's like a dragon fruit. Let's see what it smells like.
No. Wow.
Okay, I can smell that one a little bit. Ooh, that's a nice. This one's strong. This one's really strong. This will clear out a bathroom. Not in a good way. In a good way. A very good way. I like it. Oh yeah. Yeah, and some like yesterday with the hockey game. Did you see that the Edmonton won?
No.
They came back in OT and won that shit. Isn't that crazy? Evening Sky.
Mm-hmm.
That's a weird name to come out. See, you remember have you ever sat and watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind with me?
I think I have.
That movie didn't stick with you. You didn't like that movie, did you?
No.
I love that movie. I absolutely love that movie. Fucking hell, that's a mind fuck. I like movies like that. I like complete mind fuck movies. Because like every story's been told 100,000 times, right? Guy saves a girl, it's a rom-com when the guy, fell in love with the girl, they knew it the whole time, that kind of bullshit. But man, when you get a mind fuck, it's rare you get those. It really is. That sticks with you. I think it's too, because when I first saw that movie, it was 2004, and I was coming over in Korea, and I was half out of it. And man, as I watched it, I actually went to in 08. I was going out to at that time. When I was in New Jersey, I drove clear from the base in New Jersey. It's called Joint Base McGuire Dix Lake and Back then it was called McGuire Air Force Base. I drove from McGuire all the way to the end of Long Island just to see that train station. It was in that movie, The Montauk. Meet me in Montauk. And it goes, it's badass. All right, we got Evening Sky. We should do trading cards so we can sell the Scentsy with the trading cards. I'm still going to do the trading cards. I like this one the best, I think. This is really good. This smells like like what it says. Really. It's a weird thing to say the sky smell, but it does smell. All right, here we go. This is Chris from Eastwood Farms. He's asking. Let's give you a couple's question. I've never had one of these. I'm Chris. What is the most cherished time you've had with Joey? No, I'm just kidding. All right, well, you can
You can go ahead and feel that one.
Well, I mean, it's probably it might be a different answer for both of us. The most cherished time we've had. That's a good question. Man. We used to go meet up in Pennsylvania, and when I was in, that was fun because that was just pure, just anything, just me and you, nothing else, That what was that restaurant? Eaton Park.
Yep, we went to Eaton Park.
You can smoke in those. I didn't smoke cigarettes back then, I don't think, but
no.
Yeah, you could go and do still smoke cigarettes in there. Well, how it worked is because Somerset, Pennsylvania was like halfway between, kind of. So like I would drive from New Jersey. We'd do it like every other week. It's funny. And then on the weeks that I wouldn't do it, that's why I just drive all over. I drove all over New England. So that's when I was well on my way to getting all 50 states, and then it just kind of faded. Went to New Jersey. Bought a pullover. The thing I didn't like about New Jersey, I always had to get gas on base because I didn't like because you could pump your own gas off base. I didn't like that. I like pumping my own gas. I do. Because like if you let the guy do it, you're obligated to tip him. I ain't got no time for that. I ain't no time for tipping. I don't like tipping when it's something I like to do myself. Like we were in Mexico, spring break in 02. They had this guy pressed the button in the elevator and they expect tips. I'm like, I ain't fucking tipping. No way. I can go like this. You know?
You cheapskate.
Well, it's unnecessary, you know.
Joe won't even do delivery, so
Oh yeah. You want some food? We're going to the store. We're gonna get that shit. I'm not paying the $15 or whatever it is. Well, I mean, if not, the only reason you should get delivery is if you physically can't. If you're immobile or you're not ambulatory, okay, yeah, you gotta get somebody to bring the food. That's fine. Or you're just every once in a while you're so on something you can't move. You're either drunk, you're acid, whatever. You just can't physically move to where, but you need some food and there's nobody around you. So you're like, fuck it. But even then, whatever. Beyond that, you should be taking ass up to the store or just not eating. It's I don't know. That's just me talking. I saved a lot of money not eating food. I really have. I really have, man. Fucking hell. That's kids, think of all the times every Friday. Some people have come over here and got food though. Julie's ordered food when she's been over here. She would always go excessive. Remember that? She goes random ass shit.
right.
So you get like $50 worth of food. Like there's like two of us. Why'd you get $50 worth of food? But, fuck it, right? I think it's about time we smoke some weed. Did we do most of them? I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is out of these ones? Which is your personal favorite?
The Jade and Jasmine.
Jade and Jasmine one. I'm saying that the Sky is probably the best.
I already have it in one of the warm.
If I was gonna rank them, I'd go like this. I go Eating Sky 1, Appleseed 2, that one undetermined. I couldn't really smell it. No, that's that one. I'll go this one here, and then like that. That's how I do it. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one I really couldn't smell much. Oh no, that was the which one I couldn't smell was that one. Yeah. Put that one over there. Put that one there. There you go. There you go. So feel free to check all those out and smoke some weed with us. For every weed that you smoke with us, you'll have the opportunity to buy some Sensi from the website. Scroll up. I can drop it again, I think. Right there. Check out all your needs. Maybe we'll work on a discount code or something, like save whatever percent by using code Joey Edibles on drugs or some shit. That'd be way too long of a code. You don't want like Joey Edibles on drugs or something. That's like a long ass code. That'd be like Joey Edibles or just Joey or my Hubbo or whatever the fuck it is, I'm not that weird.
You are that weird.
Well, I'll tell you what. Being weird pays the bills, man. It does. It does, man. That's this $20 a month we're getting from YouTube helps pay like 1/4 of the internet. Oh my goodness. Do we have date night? We do. What is your
Actually, we do date lunches.
We do, yeah. Because usually because we got these kids that they're not in wheelchairs or anything. They're regular kids. Now there's anything wrong with wheelchair people. I don't even know why I'm bringing that up. But like normally when they're in school during the year, I'm off Mondays, right? So like that's our time when we can, if we need, we'll go like, all right, let's go to wherever. Usually we go to like
Harry
Buffalo, or the other one by the airport, Great Road Tavern, Tavern. That's a gem. If you're ever out here, go to Great Road. I like going to the Travelers. She's not, you don't mind Travelers. What's your favorite out of the ones there's pretty much 4 restaurants we always go to. Dating was not as much, but it's usually either Fat Ed's, Travelers, Harry Buffalo, or Great Road. Out of those 4, rank them. What's your favorite out of those? Great Road. Great Road's good, isn't it? I love their breakfast. I think it's because of breakfast.
Yeah.
They got such good breakfast. The Billy's Basic. And they got French toast the size of a fucking 1987 phone book. Fucking hell, that's good, man. Man, we should start talking about that French toast. I can go for some of this shit. And I thought I was it is what it is, man. My brain jumps around, bro.
We know.
I mean, it's at everybody's point in their life, they've been in a wheelchair for even temporarily. I mean, you go to a hospital, sometimes you got a choice. They're like, oh, you got to get in this wheelchair, or we're not gonna let you in here. I don't know why my nose is so stuffy today. It's nice out, so it's not the weather. You know what I mean? I don't know. You think my brother's even gonna come? I haven't looked at my phone here. Hold on. I don't see a little thing, so he's not coming, or he hasn't texted me yet. Suppose we could just wait. And we got all night. I mean, we're going all night, boys and girls, at least until SmackDown's on. Then she's gonna have to go.
I gotta go.
She's a big wrestling guy. She really is, or wrestling fan, I should say, not guy. She's not she's she really likes the wrestling, man. What we've always talked about that, and I'm like wrestling adjacent. It's like I like it. I'm like I always tell her, and I don't know if she agrees or not. But I'm like, if these wrestling guys want to grow their product, they need to appeal to people like me, not people like her. She's gonna watch most SmackDowns or Raws. It's gonna take a lot for her to not watch a SmackDown or Raw. A lot. I mean, it'd have to be a life event, or it would have to be so abhorrently bad to where, you know what I mean? But would you say that you're pretty much gonna watch most of it regardless? But like me, I mean, I'm gonna watch it if it's somebody I haven't seen in a while, or some new cool gimmick. I mean, it's not too often, but I mean, if there's every now and then I'll check out a Raw. I mean, a lot of times if I'm just hanging out with her, something like that, it'll be on. We watch most of the pay-per-views together, I would say. Definitely, if you're not going to them, we usually watch a lot of them. The big four, I would say, because we went to the SummerSlam last year. Did we go to both days or just the one? I can't remember now.
There was only one day.
Oh, okay. Tom, what's up, buddy? We gotta do the thing for Tom here. Hold on. Tom and Robert have their own intros. I don't do when I have like celebrities on shit like that, but when it's just a fucking bullshit stream, no problem doing it. Let's see here. Where is the Tom? There's Robert. Where's the Tom? No, that's a different Robert. It might be on the first one. Yeah, it's on the first one. Hold on. Bread one. This all needs to be. Whoa, why did it go little? What's up with that? What the hell is that? I don't know what the hell that was about. All right, hold on. Sorry, Tom. I'm getting your thing. Hold on. Not that anybody really cares, but I mean, tradition is tradition. Where's the mean this is? There we go. Here we go.
We're all stars now in the
Tom.
show.
Okay.
It'll never get old, man. It'll never get old. All right. Mustang says there were 22 dispensaries in my immediate area, 20 closed. The price is skyrocketed to 22. Not the last time I went up there, Mustang. It's been, when did I go to Michigan last? It's been at least a month,
Yeah.
I would say. Been at least a month. Fucking hell. Was it May? It had to be May. Was it April? I don't know. I can't remember
Well,
now.
we're only like 13 days into June, so
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, the last time I was up there, I wouldn't be surprised. It's they're kind of saturated in some areas. I don't know. Michigan still had it good, so we'll see. I mean, weed is one of those things like being a home brewer. You're always gonna have somebody want to do it. That reminds me, I gotta go up and see what's his name up in Michigan. He has a grow operation. I'm gonna get some we're gonna do a show from there. Might buy some loose off him. Figure that out. Wrestling is good. It's
wrestling's fun.
yeah, it's some of it, the stuff. If I'm gonna analyze, I've seen a lot recently. I would say the they do that song, that Uso song, way too many times. It goes like this. And too many of the songs right now are something the same. It was got the thing, and then they got a part where everybody goes, oh, or every song seems the same. Yeah, it's just me talking. But like, if you listen to Seth Rollins' song and Cody Rhodes' song, and like two of the other guys where they got the chant in the middle part, they all sound the same song. I don't know. That's just annoying on that. But I mean, you can only do so much with the songs, right? I mean, it's, you can only do so many different. They should really do more licensing. Get some classics back in there. That'd be good. You know how CM Punk has the cult of personality. The second you hear that, see, Tom likes that guy, CM Punk, because he's from Chicago, and that's where Tom's from. Me and Tom and everybody went and saw the Bulls game that day. It was New Year's Day. No, not New Year's Day. It was a couple days. It was right around the St. Patrick's Day, because we were supposed to get these blankets and we forgot to do it. We forgot to grab them, and then by the end of the show, it was too late. And there was like 6 of us too, so we had 6 blankets we passed up on. That was horrible. It was horrible, as they say. But yeah, the wrestling is I don't know. If I was to, I'd like to get in. I don't know. I wouldn't mind having a backyard wrestling thing. Not like, dangerous shit. Just, put up a wrestling ring here and have, guys just kayfabe all of it. That'd be kind of fun. So we got that pool too. You do stuff in there. I mean, do you think there's any kind of demand for that? What do you think? I think there is.
No.
There's demand when I say there's demand. All right. Okay, listen, for a limited time only, if somebody super chats me $15 or higher, a left hand to the face, 30 or higher, right hand to the face. Act now. I'm kidding. We had that super chat in weeks. I won last night. There was the other day. Last week I won for 99 cents. You all super chatted 99 cents. And that was it. I think I'm hiding some cookies. I think that's what it is. So I have 1 cookie, 3 gummies, and I've been smoking. That's it. That's all I've had. And I haven't smoked in a minute. I said I was going to smoke a little bit ago, and it's still, I don't know. I think I forgot. It's over there still. I think it's still smoking. That's the cool thing, man. When you're me, you might be thinking, hey, where's the weed at? It's usually it's right there. Just grab over. It's right there. It's fucking great. There's always some weed burning, man. Well, maybe I'll have to light this one. That's okay. Oh, it was probably this one. That one's all little and shit. So, are you going to smoke some weed with us today or no?
No.
What if somebody super chat like $500?
No.
You wouldn't even for $500?
No.
Son of a bitch. Somebody coming out and test this theory, right?
Nope.
I need 3 people to come out and test this theory. They'll pay for the fucking trip to, well, I don't know. I suppose people kept coming at $500. They just keep going to better places. That much money came in. Some of these guys get a lot of money for everything, man. They just go live and just fucking. Oh, Lady C, hit me up. Some of them cookies. You were asking about the cookies. Hit me up. We'll come to some sort of arrangement. This lamp over here, I do too. This is this bulb. She doesn't like the colored bulbs too much, but this the colored bulb I had on this little thing right here. It like plugs in, and I got one up there. I think that might be Tony. Is that Tony or is that Jeff? All right, ladies and gentlemen, live from Parts Unknown. It's my brother.
Hey.
Come on in. Oh, here, you got the plate. Here.
Yeah, I hit that first.
All right, if you want, sit in that chair. If you want to join the live, I'll cut the camera over to that part right there so we can see Uncle Tony.
You can watch me eat this fried chicken. Thank you. You did good.
And you can see up there in the TV. See if you were in the shot once you get to the thing there.
Right.
But yeah, back to the original thing. This right here was what I had that thing on Eve over in the corner. We can't see it now. And but I was cleaning out some stuff.
What's Kim's take on this? Like, oh, okay. You're not. Okay, you're on Sensi. Okay.
Yeah, so we're live all across the world.
Okay.
Across the world. And yeah, so I was cleaning up and I saw this lamp and I was like, fuck, that looks cool, right? It was cool with the color coming out. So I popped it in. I was like, okay, that's going in the shot. I gotta get some other stuff different swapped out. I was telling Kim yesterday that one, that map is the only thing that's original the past like 3-4 years ish. Everything else is kind of either moved around. That used to be up there. That's last year. Some of these are last year.
Indians poster.
Yeah. That Labatt mirror dates back to the old apartment.
Which one? On
On
105?
Thrush, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Thrush 105.
Yeah.
That was before your time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was shit. Because I used to go on eBay and buy all that stuff. I've had the eBay account for 20-some years now. Probably almost 30. Yeah, because she bought me those. I bought that one at the place downtown with all the candy. That poster was at some kind of.
That one I recognize.
Yeah, that one was at my parents' old house.
That I recognize. What else is here?
They got that flag when I retired, the Ohio flag. That's from the guard. The guard gave me that.
Oh, the guard. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it from the base or?
Yeah. It was a little,
just like a
little
flag.
pack. It was a flag. That's my actual retirement flag right there. It's all. It probably needs to be washed. I don't want to burn it down. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do with flags. They're not serviceable. I'm not going to burn my retirement flag. All right. Yeah. This is Lady C. This is the wife. This is my wife. She just got here.
Hi.
This is Kim. Lady C's down in. Well, I'm not gonna what they call dots. I'm not gonna tell you. I think she's like one of those Confederate states, the old South. Yeah, she's a nice person, and from around the world. The living room. So, Mr. Tony, what's popping, buddy?
He wants to eat his food and leave him alone.
Yeah, I was having coffee with a friend of mine. It just ran long, and then like Now I'm actually, I plan to be here on time and eat at a normal time,
Mhm.
but now I'm late and hungry. So I'm every possible worst guest. So,
No, you're
Oh, you're fine, dude. If there's anything that it's stoner time, man. Just whatever. Just come over, whatever. That's what I do. Oh yeah. Texas born and raised, she says.
I'm thankful for your hospitality and your cooking.
Yes,
You
sir.
make the potatoes too?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. It says, Kim, do you sell a Halloween lamp? What Halloween stuff do you got? Eve wants to know.
The Halloween stuff comes out in August.
So August. Eve is in Sacramento or out in California. Not in California.
I do have a Hedwig warmer. It's really, really cool.
Okay. I like some of the Halloween stuff gets really cool because they cater to a lot of them younger crowds, like people like Kayla who are really into the Halloween stuff.
Yeah, I've gotten some for Kayla before.
Okay. Because they had that one the candle was really cool.
What's described to me the Hedwig
Well,
Scentsy warmer?
Harry. Oh, it's huge. It is huge.
Okay.
I don't have my phone on me, or else
Okay.
I have a. Wait, I might have it in here.
Sorry, Owl Hedwig.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not Angry Inch Hedwig.
No.
Okay. Those are two different Hedwigs in my mind.
Ludwig. If you had a German baby that you found, you found a baby, it was a basket, right? And there was a German Shepherd puppy, and then obviously German baby, and because the baby was wrapped in a German flag and had directions to the Munich public transportation system in his bassinet. What would you name this obviously German baby boy? Heinrich?
Ludwig.
Ludwig. You like Ludwig? What about Anders?
Anders is all right. I mean, Ludwig is only because of Mario Brothers 3.
The big one, yeah.
He's one of the Koopa.
What was your favorite Mario Brothers?
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's cool. Look, I just noticed it's like a rainbow almost.
That's Hedwig.
Oh, it's like an owl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hedwig is the owl from the Harry Potter book.
Oh, see, I never read the Harry Potter stuff.
That's okay.
It's funny. Out of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings, the only one I've seen is The Hobbit from Lord of the Rings. I haven't seen any other ones. There's been like fucking 11 movies in the series. Not that they're bad. I'm not hating. I saw The Hobbit. Somebody said, if you gotta watch the other one, I'm like, whatever, man. Shit don't make no sense to me. I'm not a mystical person, dude. I'm not I'm more of the guy, Tony. I like creating stuff. I like doing stuff. My life to me is more exciting than reading a book than what's happening in a book. Going up to some mystical land. I can go to a mystical land myself, as opposed to reading about somebody else doing it. You know
You
what I
live
mean?
in a mystical land.
Yeah, you live in mystical.
Joe Annabelle's Puff the Magic Dragon, living by a sea and frolic in the autumn mist, right?
I still have to read about mystical lands. So
Mystical lands. Well, I mean, it's what do you think? You went to China, dude. What was now? If any of the places you went to in China were they featured in the movie Avatar at all? Did you go to that area? You know what I'm talking about.
it's been a while since I've seen Avatar, but I went to the Great Wall,
Okay.
which is like usually the thing that people show from China. So
No, the place in Avatar, Josh, what's popping, buddy? The place in Avatar, it's a when was the last time you seen Avatar? They had the floating islands thing. They had those huge columns, right, with the little thing at the top. Were you in any kind of like huge valleys and mountains?
no, I did not see any floating islands.
No. They CGI'd the bottom of it, you goofball, but it was like it's a column, right? Basically, it's a column that comes up from the earth, and they got a little bit of land on it. And there's several of them, and in the movie they just CGI'd the bottom of it. I was like float around, but
No.
you didn't go to that whole area. No.
China looks like there's sky above.
You're pretty much in the city the whole time, right? You just pretty much stayed.
Yeah, I was in Suzhou, which is inland from Shanghai. It's kind of like their Akron
Okay.
from Cleveland. And then we flew out of Beijing.
Okay.
So we could do some tourist stuff in Beijing. Yeah, but I was there for a summer semester, 6 weeks, something like that. So,
It was about the same time I was in Baltimore for work. 6
it
weeks.
had been 2001, 2002.
Yeah. I remember you had to send away your passport and they had to stamp
Yeah,
it.
I'd have a visa to go there.
Yeah. That was before. And that was because I had this book. And this book, you can go ahead and go relax if you want. If your back's hurting you a little bit. There's the guy here. It's up to you. We're gonna talk about some old school shit, me and Tony, just because that's how we are.
If you want to hang out, I would like to hang out.
Oh yeah. Stay out here for a little bit then. Okay. But yeah, I used to have this book.
Right now, you're my favorite sister-in-law.
It was a
Usually you're in the running, But now you're definitely on deck. So
I made him food. He's fine.
So I used to have this book. I might still have it. It was called Skyscrapers, and I bought it in. Oh God, where did I find that book? It was at some skyscraper. I know that. Maybe it was New York. Maybe it was the Empire State Building, I think. But they listed all the top skyscrapers, and at the time, this is before China, had their huge boom of the late '90s and 2000s and all that. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me on the burp. But I remember showing you, he's like, yeah, dude, but the Shanghai skyscrapers change all the time. They're probably a new one being built every minute.
yeah, like when I was there was a lot of construction. If I went there now, I wouldn't recognize anything. So it's been 20 plus years. So
I used to see it, man. The China stuff used to appear at my feet a lot. It started getting tiresome though, because it would always be like some guy, like, oh, I've had this business for 30 years and now it's going bankrupt. I'm like, I don't know what to believe. I mean, I don't know when this footage is dated. You know what I mean? Even if they are trying to be authentic, it started getting depressing after a while. Yeah, I want to see people lose their businesses. So who knows, man? Who knows? All right, so if you guys got any disco, what's poppin', buddy? Yeah, if you guys got any questions for the brother and the wife, definitely let me know.
really matters.
Let me know by the chat. Oh, sorry, I had to adjust my ball sack. I got balls, man. That's what it is. Eve says, I'm multitasking. You need to start dinner. Take care, Joey, Kim, and everyone. I'm just going to listen. Okay, have fun, Eve. Let me know if you need any of these, the mailer or something like that. It's and enjoy the dinner. The favorite Spice Girls back in the 90s, and who's your favorite Spice Girl now? Is both answers Sporty Spice?
I didn't listen to the Spice Girls.
You know, like the Spice Girl?
No,
You didn't see Spice World? That's a great movie.
no, I didn't see it.
You didn't see Spice? That was great. My favorite.
I think Ginger Spice was redhead. So
It was the one married to Beckham, Victoria Spice, right?
yeah, but what was her Spice name?
The Scary Spice was the black girl with the curly hair, right? That's my
Yeah, and then Ginger was the redhead.
And right now, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know if I have a favorite one now. It's probably still the same.
I mean, like, if any of them committed any crimes,
I'm probably just living out there. Eve says hello to you. They didn't really do much after Spice.
I admit
Wow.
I fell off the Spice train.
Wow. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I really haven't thought about the Spice Girls in probably 10 years. It's been for a minute. Like they're not even in my regular playlist rotation. And I get some weird shit in the playlist. I mean, I got some Miley Cyrus on there, but I don't have no Spice Girls on there. The
Miley Cyrus is
Party in the USA is a banger.
almost the Spice Girl. She's like she's this close. Like
Party in the USA is a fucking banger, dude. I can't even say.
no, the older I get, the more I appreciate Miley Cyrus, which feels backwards because it feels like she's kind of for young kids, but like dude, legit Flowers is fucking legit.
See,
man.
Good.
Emma Bunton was a Spice Girl. Which one was that? I don't even know. I need to look at the list again. I don't.
I don't know. And if they're still active, I don't know who's currently in.
And I'm not gonna lie. I watched the movie Spice World in the theater.
The
But
theater.
I only remember one part. I don't remember any. These aliens came down, right? And this alien was talking to one of them, and I
don't remember that.
And the alien walked up and squeezed their boob. It squeezed it. I had to show for the fins.
Don't do that.
Sorry, I know that makes you uncomfortable. I had to show for the fins, but that made me laugh. It's the only part I remember of that movie. I'm not gonna go back and watch it. There's no reason to watch that movie.
No, I agree.
It was a very mundane movie.
Normal cookies?
No.
Those are cookies and weed in them.
Okay.
Yeah, if you want.
I'll have one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, she made those.
Thank you, but I'll have one to go because I do have to try.
Oh yeah, for sure, man, for sure. First, take as many as you want, brother. The world is your oyster. I got unlimited of that stuff. Let's see. Good question. Hopefully, good question. Just listen. No, hold on. I got to read that again. I fucked that one up. Good answers to hopefully a good question. Interesting. Cheers. Just listening. Okay. Definitely. All right. So, what is your favorite kind of tree? Birch, elm, maple. What do you think? Deciduous, carnivorous. What? You don't like trees? Fuck them trees. You like our kids then? Wow. Fuck them kids. Wow. That's crazy. You're gonna suffocate the kids.
On
Wow.
Vicky's hair, there's no hair.
Yeah.
It's bright, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, no,
Bright magenta.
That's good.
Magenta.
Because, like, when I was at Holy Name, but she said she could have, but that
Not that bright. Not that bright during the year.
But then you
no.
wanted her to wait until summer.
Right.
Okay. And that's normal kid summer stuff.
Yeah.
She got that piercing gun. She goes crazy in her nose, dude. She got like one over here, one over here.
I didn't.
She's got a bull ring.
She was on the couch. I didn't.
Something piercing.
But I decided not to bother her. But I could see the hair.
She got the one. I think it's on the side.
Yeah, they don't smoke weed. Those guys. They get drug tested all in, man.
Yeah.
But even then, they don't.
Oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, and if you get caught,
They say you counsel the first time or
they
something.
counsel you the first time, then they test you again, and if you still aren't clean, then they suspend you.
That's awful. I am sorry she has to go through that. Man.
My favorite kind of tree is a country, but you have to be careful how you say that.
But it's so very
It just goes cool, man. You like a lot of these guys.
Does he like disco?
It's just his nickname on the thing.
Okay, because I like disco.
This goes too. I gotta give him.
I'm wearing a motherfucking shirt with goddamn roller skates on it.
You never really. I'm trying to think of the roller rink. Did you go to the roller rink when we was
Yeah, United States.
Yeah.
On Denison.
I went up there. It's like 89, 90. And then after that, the gangs took over, dude. It got bad.
I remember because I remember
You were little. You were like 8.
Yeah, I would have been little. I do remember it being kind of like sketchy, but also remember that like the church did shit there. So like maybe I was probably there on less dangerous nights, but then also I don't like skating, especially that shirt, and I fell off it, especially when I went to high school. I was going to high school in freaking Parma.
Right.
So
I went to school in Cleveland. You went to Holy Name.
Yeah.
Uncle Tony is my kids. It's my brother, so we just call him Uncle Tony. But he went to Holy Name High School. That's where my kids go to high school, both of them right now. Which is funny because I went to Central Catholic High School,
I went to St. Joe's.
St. Joseph Academy.
Central Catholic's still open, but
They only got the one.
St. Michael's is closed. Like the West Side campus is closed.
Yeah, that Scranton campus is closed. They still got St. Michael's Church, but that building was sold. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, it's an old folks home, and
Is it really now?
yeah, the church there just pretty much serves the old folks. So, which is, I mean, they need church. Everybody needs church.
St. Michael's is a beautiful looking church.
Oh yeah, it's like I was telling my kids about St. Ignatius Antioch, where we went to school. And they had a statue out front of the man, St. Ignatius, and he's got his hat and his staff because he's a bishop. And then he's got a lion laying down at his feet because he was martyred to the lions. And we think that it's funny to put a guy next to the thing that killed him. And yeah, y'all even laughing. It's so normal to us. Like,
Right.
think about that. Like, fuck you. Like, if you were eaten by a lion, would you want us to put a picture of Kim next to a lion?
Right.
We're all gonna get monuments. Like if I say,
If you get eaten by a lion, you want a statue like St. Ignatius?
well, I'm very big on. I'll have to look at zoning laws, but like, because like I'm really big on interactiveness. Like you come up and it's like, welcome to Joey Edible's gravesite. If you know Joey, then just have like a whole interactive thing. There's like the links to the channel, and that stuff would become viral and just pay for itself. The YouTube channel pay for itself to pay for the upkeep. My relatives, my kids, grandkids, whoever's still alive at the time, who knows, could still get paid off.
Bring them back to life using modern technology.
Yeah, I don't want to be like AI me, but just like prior recordings of me. So is that Jimmy or Nikki?
Nikki.
Oh, hey Nikki, come on in if you want. Uncle Tony's here.
Yeah, my son. Jimmy was outside.
That might be Jimmy.
Yeah, no.
It might be Pat or Nikki.
Okay.
No, it's Jimmy.
Apple turnover.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, I missed those.
All right.
Thank you, Bob.
Disco said, excuse my verbal diarrhea. Just got back several pints in the brewery. I think I'm. Oh, definitely, dude. Keep it coming. I love crazy questions, man. You know how it is. You know me. Yeah, there's no weed in those ones. That has weed in it, though.
Yeah, like this I will have.
Yeah, those ones look like sandals. That doesn't have any weed in it. Give me one of those, actually.
Yeah.
I want to fuck with one of those.
No, I'm gonna have.
She made some turnovers. The little thing went down to 1, so hopefully they can still hear us. If you guys can't hear us, let us know. But yeah, definitely. Yeah, keep coming with any questions. Dude. I'm definitely down to ask anything, answer anything. Anything I think. I mean, anything I can remember, Well, I can tell you like fucking sensitive information, but I'll tell you anything else,
You still have a security clearance? You have like a permanent one?
It's a sensitive public trust, something like that. It's not a
no foreign or whatever that one is.
You fill out the 80 SF 85. It's not on the DoD classification system, not on the confidential secret, top secret. It's a different kind of clearance.
Yeah, well, you work with medical records, so those have a different, but that's not like state secrets.
Your job's pretty cool. I mean, I look up all kinds of different.
Yeah. Oh, Joe told you I'm looking for work. Fucking hard, man.
Hey man, if I get once everything pops with if they're rumored to drop the Rift planes this month, and then that's what the plan was, and then July everybody knows things, but and then July was supposed to be when they lift the freeze. So you lift the freeze.
Well, they're gonna rip and then lift the freeze.
That's what I thought, at least because like they gotta go through this like some people got bump rates shit like that.
That seems inefficient.
Well, it's a government, and it was an EO, so yeah, so it is.
Yeah.
All right, Disco says if you weren't honest to good, okay, that's a good one. If you weren't American, like say America just dissolved, and you couldn't pick like New America, you had to pick another nationality. What would you go to? What would you be?
Wales.
You would be Welsh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What about
Mexico.
Mexican? Okay.
Yeah.
I would probably, man, I don't know. I mean, it would depend on it would have to be someplace in Europe or Canada, something like that. I think I couldn't do Asia. I think it gets too hot over there. Probably be, one of the Ireland and British Isles, England, something like that. Man.
She said Wales. Wales is a British Isle, right?
Yeah. Well, it's Scotland, Wales, England, and Northern Ireland.
My family's from there.
I've been to. We got mom's side was from. There's a little bit of
my
Welsh.
mom's got some.
You got a passport?
Yeah.
You should come to the Browns game over in October.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? Fuck that. Like, oh my god! Like,
In the 1300s, my great grandfather or whatever was a magistrate.
so that would have been before the unification of the kingdom. Okay. So back when Wales was an independent country, so you'd keep that as a separate identity from British.
Right.
Have you ever seen Purple Rain? I've seen the video. I haven't.
It's a good movie.
Oh, the movie. I've never seen the movie. No.
Oh, you thought you were talking about actual rain?
I haven't seen it. I get so many compliments on this shirt, and this shirt's fucking like 8 years old and it's got holes in it, but people love this shirt. Like, they do. It's just the simplicity of it. I'm like, it's a Target, but Target's always sold out of it too. So maybe
It's
don't tell them.
like The Simpsons. Like, you know about the Planet of the Apes, the movie, or the planet?
Do you sell hats? Yes. To people, maybe. People with heads, maybe. The Woolly Bully, remember that?
Like, since it appears that we're going into a Simpsons thing, like, Johnny Tightlips, where'd they get you? I ain't saying nothing. What do I tell the doctor? Tell him to suck a lemon.
Welsh is a great answer. I was not expecting that, and then he dropped some Welsh. Shame Duk
Yeah.
and Fa, or how do you say that? I didn't study any Welsh. I studied some Scots Gaelic. I had a tape. I don't know where. Now it's obsolete because YouTube's everywhere. But I had this how to speak Scots Gaelic tape. And I remember some of that. The plan was to go to Scotland at some point. I got like a couple friends in Scotland. Scotland's big, but there's not that many people up there. There's only like 6-7 million Scots in period. It's not many at all. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, well, when was the last time you were overseas?
Me? We took a cruise to Aruba, Antigua,
Okay.
Bahamas, somewhere in the Bahamas.
Okay.
In the Bahama Islands. So it was literally over a sea, but it was pretty close. But I mean, my passport for there, pretty cool place. Yeah, it was Grand Bahama Island. Very nice. We found their version of the West Side Market, which is even crazier and seedier and had fresh fish. That's like that's the economy. There's two things that work in there: it's tourism and
I'm not one of the guys who needs
tourism and fishing. So
all right, I'm not one of the. I mean, it depends on the area, it depends on the people, but I'm not the guy who needs. Take me where the locals go. Whatever. I mean, it's in my opinion, this is me talking. I mean, some people may say, "Yeah, Joe Edibles, you're no cultured fuck." It is what it is, man. Yeah, I'm just a stoner in the garage, bro. But I don't. Whatever about the, if it's in some back ass thing. Oh, here's some guy dancing before he cooks the food. Whatever, just give me the fucking burrito with cheese, dude. I don't care about the culture most of the time.
I just wanted the fresh fish, man. I mean, like you
Right.
saw the boats coming in, and then here you go.
Right.
A couple minutes later, it's on the plate.
I just was going on a sidebar rant about.
That's what I'm about.
Oh yeah, I feel it. I just was going on a sidebar thing about that. But I mean, don't get me wrong. If the price is right, it's a fun area. I'm definitely down for some fun shit. Just all depends, Tourist areas are popular for a reason because they got fun shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you want to go where the people live, yeah, I guess maybe it's underneath a bus. You know, it's people will sacrifice quite a bit to live in paradise. Trust me when I tell you, right? Like fucking, I mean, go get an apartment in the Virgin Islands right now. What do you spend? Fucking $2 grand a month, probably $500,000 to buy anything. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not really that ridiculous considering where you're at, but I mean, it's not cheap. Not cheap at all. All right, livestock brother, have fun, man. Sleeping next to the cows and shit. Oh yeah, he's in the UK. So
Currently United Kingdom.
everyone's united, man. We're all people at the end of the day. So
I don't know. I would. Somebody's going to secede. Like if you think the states in America hate each other, man, like the four kingdoms of the British Isles. Like,
well, it's all about money and self defense or defense. You know, I'm talking about the big bucks. And if you don't have the defense, you really can't say anything or do anything. So it's like, you know, I don't know. We'll see. It'd be an interesting time as long as they keep weed legal. I mean, even that I could adjust. I could drink mouthwash if I need to, I guess. Maybe sniff some glue. I don't know. Sniffing glue is just not really. It's not really a drug. It's just unhealthy.
yeah,
You know,
that's not the best thing you can do.
it's like asphyxiation, right? It's just pretty much just cutting off oxygen. No, sniffing glue.
I don't know, Joe. That's
Never sniffed glue.
It's
Sorry.
not been a priority of mine.
Okay, Google. When you sniff glue, what makes you get high?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
Google's not helping me right now, boys. Not helping at all. But
National Helpline for Mental Health Issues. That's the first search result. Just so you know, that's what Google thinks of you.
it's gonna start calling it's gonna send over the cops. Fucking Boston shit. We need to bust Maple Ridge Road. They got a guy over there overdosing on glue. Then I'm gonna come up. The guy's gonna
Dox yourself, essay?
and the guy's fucking my address is on the website.
Is it?
Yeah. No, you fucking. Dude, you look in the front of the house. It says Varel right there.
Well, yeah, but that's for people driving past, not people on like internet.
Well, these guys are. I know I've met most of these people in person, and the other guys are over in the UK. You know what I mean? Regardless,
Not my problem.
damn it,
I don't live here.
you don't make me forget what I was talking about. What was he talking about before that?
Get out of my boots. That guy, George, Captain, what's his name? What were we talking about? Stay out of my boots.
I stole. Remember when Kayla stole that hat? I gave her this speech from The Simpsons. I started laughing. I took the hat back to the Spencers.
Yeah.
That made me laugh.
Yeah.
No, you had to go pick her up from Spencer's.
Yeah, you had to pick her up, and then
No, you did.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah.
And then I just fucking dropped the hat back in the thing. Oh, that's right. She came home with it. She didn't get caught. That's right. But then I took the hat back because she came home with it. It was something stupid too. It was like one of those stereotypical white trash hats. It was like a fucking was that monster Cookie Monster hat or something like, wasn't it? Like, Tony knows what I'm talking about. I've seen the memes.
No, I've no, like I know who Cookie Monster is, but I don't know what the Cookie Monster hat is.
Isn't it usually like the people in and out of
Grimace hat. He's got into Grimace last year. Remember that?
Grimace? Jeez, big old purple.
The Grimace was they wanted Grimace shake.
Oh, I remember the Grimace shake. I remember.
That was literally like this time last year. I got notices on Facebook about like the dumb shit. Like it was like this time, like last summer. I think Grimace shake was a thing. I never actually got one either. I don't know what that was like. I think it was like a Shamrock shake, but purple.
I have no idea.
No,
like a grape flavor, almost like a smoothie, but like what? Milk in it kind of thing. You know what I mean?
You dying?
I'm doing all right. Just coughing a little bit. This was I'm trying to think which one this was.
Over here.
you drink more water.
Kush, I got some more of it. Electric lemonade. That wasn't this one. It was a different one. It was
Oh, that's the wrapper.
yeah, they come in these little tubes. These are like $50 for $1. Or not $50 for $1. They're
$50 for $1.
no, they're $70 for $50.
Okay.
And 70 is like 2.5 ounces.
You go to
Yeah. Is it technically illegal? I don't know. I don't really care. Because you go to the parking lot, fucking it's everybody. Everybody's from Ohio.
being a lightweight. I will refrain from that, but I'll take some off.
Yeah, if you're not a like if you don't smoke currently, don't even start.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, whatever. But like,
I don't want this. Whatever the fuck is happening.
oh, it's just
Whatever the fuck is happening, I want to exempt myself from that.
well. Keep in mind I'm a person with excess. Those cookies taste just like regular food.
Favorite food.
Yeah, it is technically food. It is
They are.
nutritious.
Yeah.
There's nutrition in there.
Technically.
Lots of
Sugar.
lots of sugar. Eggs. Eggs is like the fucking dairy group and shit. And there's oats. That's a fruit group. There's oats have seeds in it.
I see your hand. Cavs, Ohio. Hat.
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
It was $10. That one was really cheap up at the lids. This is one of my favorite ones.
Did the Cavs use that logo? Or just something somebody sells?
Yeah, they don't use that. It's just this hat.
It'd be cool if they, because the guards have like City Connect and shit, and like City Connect's just sweet, man. Like, just in general, like, I don't know, like the guard City Connect, I like most of the ones that have been out. I don't know if that was like a basketball.
They've gotten, I mean, a lot of the shit, they've got so many different uniforms. Like, so many of them. Like, the Cavs will have,
Yeah.
5, 6 different ones. Same thing with the Cleveland, the baseball team. They'll have fucking.
Yeah, not, like,
Some, I do like I know what you're talking about, the one that says CLE and it has like
it's
the bridge font.
the blue.
Yeah.
The bridge.
That won't serve us football. But a lot of it's just like, what is this? That's silly.
Like, 'cause I think I told you Cosmo is definitely going to like a baseball this year. He's probably, oh no, they're on the road tonight. They're on the West Coast. But he's been watching every game, and like when we were playing the Yankees, he knows they hate the Yankees, so I braced him well. But like Yankees, they wear the pinstripes, and the guards are wearing their road grays, and the Yankees don't have their names on the back of their home jerseys.
Right.
And I'll tell them, like, back in the day, like, when you were a traveling baseball team, like, you couldn't wash your clothes.
Right.
Like, they wore gray because it hit the dirt better. And they put their name on it because nobody knew who they were.
Right.
Whereas, like, the Yankees at home, like, yes, they have laundry facilities, and everybody knows who number 99 is.
Yeah, Judge, I don't really follow baseball much, but damn, Judge is like batting almost 400 and not gonna cover out the ball there.
He's not a hot chick, but he's also a jerk. I don't like Aaron Judge.
It's a big boy, 6'9".
6'9".
It's a hog, man.
That's nice, but like I don't know. I don't like the Yankees. I don't like any. I've told Mo that like the only like Mariano Rivera and Yogi Berra. That's about it. The rest of them can go fuck off.
I like Jeter. Jeter's cool.
Fuck Jeter.
I like that one. He's a biracial angel. The that movie, The Other Guys. That's a great movie. 2010. Do you remember The Other Guys? Mark Wahlberg and the Rock. The Rock was in it. The Rock and Sam Jackson were in it. They were the
And I
super
didn't
cap.
watch it.
They jumped off the
You
building.
don't like rock movies? Oh come
I don't
on!
like The Rock at all.
I knew that.
Well, he jumps off the building and
I
dies.
can't
Yeah,
even watch movies.
he's actually really good in that one because they just come and talk a bunch of shit. And
He's like a big part. Yeah, I think he got. Yeah, okay. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, so
I don't remember it that well.
They were chasing a criminal, and they were in a parking garage, right? And they're like, it's the 10th floor, or whatever, and they're chasing the criminal to the roof, and the criminal just like parachutes off. Or I can't remember how he gets off.
Yeah, there was a bunch of stupid.
And they're like, aim for the. You think what I'm thinking, partner? Aim for the bushes, and they go like this, and they just jump because they think they're invincible, and they're just gonna land in the bushes. And they think it'll roll off, but then they just cut to the thing. They just lower flat in the pavement, and then so the next scene is fucking Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell talking to their funeral. It's so funny, man. Fuck, that's a great movie. Oh my goodness.
I don't know if it's great, but
Dude, the other guys is top 10 comedy, 100%.
I've seen it. I remember liking it. Yeah, bit part and he dies. I don't have the same reaction to him. Like, what's going on in wrestling that I should know about though? Like, what's up? What's the new plots?
Solo and Jacob Fatu are going to be fighting soon.
There's like 15 guys on the fucking.
CM Punk's going to be going after John Cena.
Okay, yeah, because I saw that Punk made a heel turn finally.
The big. This is yeah.
Yeah, Cena made it. Yeah, because Punk's been heel for a while. Yeah, Cena made a heel.
This is pretty much a John Cena farewell tour, is what it's going on.
Yeah, he's getting up there. Is that going to happen at SummerSlam? Cena and Punk.
No, it's gonna happen at Night of Champions, I believe.
What's that?
It's gonna be in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Yeah, they do all that stuff because McMahon sold all half the shit to the fucking Saudis.
That sucks, man.
Did you remember that? I don't know if this is true or not, but I
But
heard,
they still do SummerSlam, right?
Yeah, they still do
Because we're
SummerSlam.
coming up on SummerSlam
Yeah.
28, dude. Like, you know that, right?
oh yeah,
August.
No, like,
Second or third, I think, or something like that.
so
2 days.
back when SummerSlam 88 happened, me and Joe was like, I can't wait. SummerSlam 88. And he's like, oh, that's really funny. And then like we brought it back 10 years later. It's like, I can't wait. SummerSlam. We were waiting for it for several years.
every
Like,
year.
back in like the early 90s, he started saying, I can't wait for SummerSlam 98. And then that came and went. And then 2000, I don't remember what we did for 2008.
I didn't really follow. Well, I was with her. I think.
Yeah.
Or no, because we just
met.
Yeah.
Well, I was just getting back from Jersey, and then we moved in together after
Yeah.
New Jersey.
But then like it kept going to 18. I remember that. So it's like now it's 2025. And so we are now closer to SummerSlam 28 than we were SummerSlam 18.
Right. They
So-
had it here last year.
Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, because they had the Brown Stadium.
Mhm.
So.
That was a fun time.
And you guys went?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Awesome.
it was awesome. Roman Reigns, so it was awesome.
I have not seen a professional wrestling match. Or a WWE match like I've seen like because the Beachline used to do amateur wrestling.
Okay.
Or semi-pro, whatever. I've not seen a WWE match in 30 years.
Yeah, you were there.
I'll
Did
be
you
watching pretty soon.
when the boss
When are
man?
when are the next one to be here?
They'll be here in July.
At Rock and Mortars?
Is that gonna be one of them down in Dayton?
Probably.
Okay, we'll figure something out. We got it. I'm not worried about it.
I'm not worried about it.
Well, they didn't even open up the upper deck. I've never seen the upper deck tickets even for sale yet, so we'll see what's up with it. Usually close to the date.
At Rock and Mortars, like they're just doing lower bowl.
As far as last time I looked, I don't know what it could be different now, but I mean, it's been a couple weeks. But
It's a SmackDown.
Oh.
SmackDown Live.
There's still WWE still does 2 shows a week.
They do
the house shows
Raw. They do NXT on Tuesday.
Okay.
They do SmackDown on Friday, and then they have their pay-per-views on Saturday.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, it's NXT is kind of where okay.
Yeah.
I didn't like that's new within the last like 10.
Yeah.
years, because like Raw and SmackDown have been the staples.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Saturday night's main event.
They do that.
They still do that. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, they just brought it back.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of always been there, hasn't it? Or didn't they take a while off?
They took it off for a long time.
Yeah, because it was on in the 80s. Because I can remember when we were starting to watch SNL, and we'd stay up to watch SNL. We'd also.
I started watching Saturday's main event first, and then that got me hit to SNL. That's why I started watching both.
You know what you should have on here is my homeboy Tony Urba. Because like he just cold texts me like wrestling. Because like we're talking about Rick Derringer, R.I.P. Rick Derringer, you know?
Yeah.
And so we're talking about that. It's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then like dude just like busts out like all these old, like really obscure, like independent and Japanese music wrestling things. He's a music dude.
Okay.
I'll text him see if he wants to come on podcast.
That works.
'Cause, like he can like he's that guy. He's got all the VHS of all the old independent shit, all the old like.
We should do him and Rickman
Him and
like
Rickman.
trivia. We'll call it wrestling super duper fan trivia or some shit. We'll call it the not King of Kings, but champion of champions for trivia or some shit. We'll make it feel good. You guys talk for like 2 minutes while I go get some more coffee. All right?
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Just stay here and chat.
Okay.
Chat.
All right.
If you guys need some ibuprofen or something, Kim knows where it's at.
I was gonna say if you could get me some water, that would be
Some water? Yeah, I got you, brother.
Thank you.
There's a cold jug in the refrigerator.
I'll bring it in a shop.
Of course, he's going to bring it in the cup. I'm going to bring it in.
If you would have brought it in a jug, I would.
Yeah, I still watch all the wrestling that.
Yeah, no, like I know they have the Netflix deal because I like I started watching more of it when it was on Peacock because we have Peacock.
Mhm.
And they just switched over to Netflix this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't watched it yet. Kind of waiting for my kids to get into because like I don't know, I can watch. I'm allowed to watch. I'm a grown ass man.
Yeah.
So, but what? Okay, so Punk is going to be in Riyadh. What's SummerSlam then?
I don't know yet.
They haven't announced the card, or
No.
okay, they're still building the stores for.
They're still building.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty good though.
Where is it this year?
I don't actually remember.
It seems like they've been doing because like my friend Ben does the pay-per-views and stuff like that. It seems like they've been looking for like more outdoor things.
All right, we got a question.
Oh.
What would be your WWF wrestler ring name, and what would your entrance music be?
Kim, what would your ring name be?
So I'd be the princess.
Okay.
And I would come
Kim
out,
the Princess Morel. Okay.
and then I would come out to She's Too Tough by Def Leppard.
That's very good. It's like, yeah,
I've actually thought about this.
Since Rick Derringer passed, because okay, so there's the Pile Driver was the album, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I put that back. It's like these are good.
Yeah.
I like that, and Def Leppard fits right there.
Yeah.
It's a straight line.
Right.
Like there's some copyright clearances and whatever. Like
Right.
they might not have the right to. Yeah. Okay. Well, what mine be? I don't know. I would really want because I really like I'm a gimmicky wrestler. I was like, but I liked like Iron Sheik and Kamala and Yokozuna, like the ethnic gimmicks.
Right.
For some reason, Junkyard Dog was a version of an ethnic Roddy Piper. Like I would want one of those, but I'd want it like assigned to me. Like, it's like you're gonna be the fighting Irishman,
Okay.
and like I come out to like Dropkick Murphys. How about that?
Okay, there you go.
I'm not Irish, I'm American.
Right.
But like, yeah, I mean they could do that, and like neither are the Dropkick Murphys,
Right.
So yeah, I do that. I'd be an Irish wrestler.
I could be the Irish princess.
Come out to, and I can have the Republic flag there.
Right.
We can start shit with like British Bulldog, and like it's like one of the jobs I applied for is at the Cleveland Clinic because they have like reception staff, right?
Yeah.
And they wear the right coats, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like I'm filling this out, and I got somebody on the inside, and I'm like, man, I fucking hate the British. Like I know there's like British people here, but it's like they want me to wear a red coat. I'm fucking American. But like right now I'm at the point where like anything, So I'm kind of there's some shit. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So yeah, but if I could be an Irish guy with an Irish flag, and you could be an Irish princess. I don't know if Ireland ever had princess or Wales.
Right.
Wales ever had princesses. Irishman, like the groundskeeper Willie one, like
Yeah.
well, this is just a natural enemies, like Irish and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Yeah, I'm Scott through in Scotland. All right, bro, you missed some shit.
I got that clip actually.
Oh, the groundskeeper Willie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me get it. It's literally right here on this bank set here.
Brothers and sisters are natural enemies, like Englishmen and Scots, or Welshmen and Scots, or Japanese and Scots, or Scots and other Scots. Damn Scots! They ruined Scotland!
You Scots sure are a contentious people.
You just made an enemy for life!
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's a bunch of YouTube like Simpsons video count. Like the last time I took an edible,
Mary did that.
last time I took an edible, it's like I'm just gonna put my headphones on and I just put them, I'm gonna go on the TV. It's just gonna be right in my own little world where I can just watch Simpsons highlights clips and just laugh my ass off into my headphones.
Well, see, I'm like a Snoop Dogg's level of weed. Like if you did the amount of weed that I inhale on a daily basis, just weed, gummies, edibles, smoke, etc. You'd be like sleeping or paranoid to the point you think you're in a museum or something. But I could just completely comprehend whatever. It's just out of the nature of the beast. So like I get the opposite of a lot of people just get tired and go to sleep. I get energetic.
You forgot to get him water.
What's that?
You forgot to get him water.
I got him water. I thought
No.
I did forget to get him water. God damn it.
You're a dipshit.
I am an idiot. All right, hold on, I gotta get more. But my wrestling music, my entrance would be "Pistol Grip Pump" by Volume 10.
You ever hear Rage's cover of that?
Yeah, I like
fucking good.
it is good, but because for one, I had Volume 10. His name's Dino Hawkins. I had him on the show for the first year. Good dude.
Yeah,
And when we did the comedy thing down at the what was that called? The Funny Bone. The last time I was down there, I used to ask my interest music, and it was awesome. I'm gonna use that again. All right, Ryman is a cinch. So many people are rich. All my people's is pimps. Let me get some water for my bro here.
I can't be fucking with mine.
All right, we'll keep it going for another go to about 2 hours, and then we'll just hang up smoke and get high and shit.
Your answer is it's already part of the That is 100% true, Cam. We're still touring?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Look at some of those bands, like GNR is still touring, and a couple other bands like Motley Crue still touring. Like they fired Nick Mars. And
Yeah, Motley Crue needs to stop though.
yeah, no, like after that happened, because like I mean, I like Motley Crue just fine, and
I
then
do too, but
like yeah, I saw and like it was what they did to Mick Mars, and then like he posted like clips of, like, dude, you guys need to stop. And this is from the old dude in the band. Like
right,
Mick Mars is like 10 years older than the rest of them.
right.
And he's like, you aren't bringing it on the level I was bringing it, and I'm fucking old.
Right.
So yeah, like I'm now the big. I mean, like, no, who should stop? A bunch of bands should stop.
Yeah, Def Leppard's still killing it though.
Good.
They're still killing it.
I mean, I actually put that in. Did they tour the States or did they just do England? Because they're an English band.
No, they do. They just did the States recently.
Okay. Yeah.
They're going on tour. I forgot who they're going on tour with. Who's Def Leppard going on tour with?
Who's that?
Who's Def Leppard going on tour with?
Right now, what's it Motley Crue and
No.
We're just talking about Crew. And we don't think it's next. Like Crew kind of stuck right now.
I mean, these guys are in their 60s and 70s, man. That's what it is. What do you want them to do, you know? I mean, I don't know, even 50s and 60s. Bands they're in your high school, college years, are pretty much 90% of bands is when they're going to be relevant. And then after that, unless you got a bank of work and you establish a fan group, you're generally going to be, chasing that ghost forever, I would say, right? I mean, you don't see many bands who are like a Stones, who are like a Grateful Dead, they got their fan base years, and it's still dedicated.
It's okay to like tour your old shit and get your check, man. I mean, like, Def Leppard have done enough work to justify buying their tickets so that they can have.
They still put on a good show.
lot.
I still like Def Leppard on tour. I would fuck with Def Leppard.
Their dates across the U.S. and Canada, including stops at Summerfest in Milwaukee, Windstar. They're going to have special guests like Bret Michaels, The Struts, and Extreme.
Okay. Or the words Extreme. I love that song. That's on my playlist. I guess heavy rotation in the playlist.
I was listening to some like Van Halen recently. I forgot that the dude from Extreme sang from Van Halen. It was fucking terrible. Do you remember that?
No.
It was like in the 90s, like after Sammy left, there was like one other guy, and then they brought in the dude from Extreme. And this had been like new metal era. And like they tried making him new metal, and they tried Eddie trying to match it. It was just fucking like it's terrible. Like
I wonder if that guy who sings the "Kiss Me Goodbye" and "Write Me While I'm Gone," "Goodbye My Sweetheart, Hello Vietnam." I wonder if that guy is still alive. I should get him on the show.
Yeah, I was
that song's like
also,
50 years old. It's gotta be good.
Another time I was on drugs, I was thinking because I was listening to Hank Williams, and it's like, we'll go honky tonk. It's like, did anyone write honky tonk in the Gulf of Tonkin? Because that would be real fucking funny. Or I thought it would be funny while I was high. Like, you go about your day. I don't know what Kim does with her.
Damn, he lived to be 97, but he's dead. Johnny Wright.
God bless him, man. But like, I enjoy intentionally listening to like I'll find out what this sounds like on drugs. Let's look at my headphones on. Let's go, or Simpsons clips, or like classical music. Like I know we probably are a little bit different in our taste in classical music, and that's fine. But like, try classical music on drugs.
No, if you're, I mean, it depends. It depends. I'm a talker, so I just like conversating. I like listening to people, sometimes. But if I'm listening to music, I mean, like jazz music, or really pop. You can play any jazz compilation will work. You listen to notes, and you're like, yeah, this is cool, man. And you're rocking with it. But I mean, most of the time when I'm smoking, especially when I'm with people, we just start talking. And I was like, me and her and I get together, we just talk. And like, even if there's other people in the room, they'll still even if they're not talking the whole time, they're there enough to where they can just keep it going. And it's never really a need to listen to music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my life still kind of revolves around music in a lot of ways, and that's I mean, our lives are very different in that regard.
Right.
Because like there's definitely some musician friends like, oh, you know, spark that up, and it's like, okay, now that's part of the music making process, and like doing takes on, you know, it's like, okay, do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. It's like I understand why musicians, you know, like, so I abstained for a really long time. I think you knew that. It's like, but now, okay, I can get like recording is boring.
Right.
And like this could just help kill the boredom.
Right.
That makes sense. Like, and like your favorite records were made by people who were willing to put in the work, you know,
Right.
who were willing to do it over and over again. They're like, all right, like I talk about Def Leppard and Mutt Lange, man. I mean, like they work their asses off. I mean,
Yeah,
like
they
Mutt
did.
Lange is fucking mean. Like, I would not. Yeah, he's one of those guys. They do mean.
Right.
But they did the work.
Hell yeah, Mike, party people, let's go, baby. I had that guy on the show too, DC Glenn from Tag Team.
Okay.
He was a good dude.
Yeah, because they hit a commercial.
Yeah, the sprinkles one. But it made me laugh because he was really into the search engine optimization. So he emailed me, he's like, yeah, put all these hashtags on there, this and that. And I was like, okay. And then I thought about it, I was like, he tells everybody this. So if everybody has the same fucking hashtags, this is no boost. Why did I do this? It's a waste of my time. You know, and that's why I grew to hate search engine optimization specialist. You fucking ruin Google. Go to Google right now, type in like, I don't know, whatever you want. Say you want to buy a new cup. Oh, I want to buy a cup in the Google search engine. You're gonna get all over the place. It's ridiculous. I know cup was a random thing. I was just looking at a cup. I couldn't think of a better example than a cup at that time. You know, as it was. He was like me, he was dehydrated. What do you got a tattoo? What's that tattoo? Is that like a dartboard? Hey, this is a dartboard.
No, it's a circle of fifths. It's the notes on a piano or any musical instrument arranged in fifths going that way. So
Okay.
and then they're relative minors. So like the notes in C major are the same notes as in A minor. The notes in G major are the same as E minor. Music. The kind of thing that a lot of musicians memorize that I never did because I didn't go to music school, you know.
Right.
And you know, it's like there's no reason not to cheat. Like if you were in school and you had an exam, like there are totally dudes who would write this.
Right.
Roll their sleeves up and then roll their sleeves down to pass the exam. Like I'm a grown ass man, I can get this shit tattooed on me, and like it's conveniently on my showing hand, so like I can go like that.
Right.
Yeah. Like
They should have Tony bring the guitar. He'd have been like, don't call me angel, when I die. They were like friends when Christy Hine was on there. That was a great one. Remember that? And Phoebe and Christy Hine were fighting. And then Phoebe was like, well, does your guitar have a strap? And she was like, no. And she's like, oh, that's what I thought. And then walked away. That still makes me laugh to this day. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you watch Friends all the time.
I do.
For somebody, it's funny because like I used to watch, I would schedule my shift around Friends. I mean, back in the day, because I was a security guard, so I would make sure that I would get home because I would get back in the day we had to get the satellite. And if we wanted to see the ones right away, we on DirecTV. I think it was DirecTV or Dish Network, one or two.
I had DirecTV.
No, this is when I was at the apartment. This was
Okay.
I had to get.
Was the show still on at that point?
Yeah, it was at the old forum, but I would get
Really?
NBC East and West. So you get the LA feed at NBC. So like I would get that. So when I got off work, I could just get the watch it when I got off work because I would get off work at like 10:45, whatever work second shift.
Yeah, because I remember watching like Seinfeld with you and Mom in the TV room upstairs, and then Friends came on. Like Friends was on before that, like in the evening. But yeah, I guess it kept going after I stopped paying attention. I guess it's true for a lot of things.
Friends went up until I was in college because I remember in 04 it ended, and I remember I remember sitting there watching.
Yeah, but I remember watching that with you and Mom. So.
I remember watching the ending of Friends. It's like, come on, please, because it's like you're sitting there, you want fucking, you're like, okay, you know this is made for chicks, you know Ross and Rachel getting up together, but like there's that one small tiny chance. It's like have them break up. They didn't. They just went with the predictable. It was good ending. I'm not going to complain about that. But it was
best ending TV ending of all time. Still Get a Life with Chris Elliott, where he died of tonsillitis. 0.001%.
Great.
That's become a statistic.
That was a great one. Great one, man.
Yeah, that's a great show.
Well, how do you think they're going to end the Simpsons? You think, is this still on in it? I think that they wanted to go probably till 2029 then end it.
Oh, Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't know.
I still watch it okay. I mean, like I watch the old ones often. Like I put especially now that they're on Disney.
All right.
I'm gonna get Disney, and the kids love the Simpsons. And that's been awesome. The bonding opportunity. But yeah, no, they should end that fucking show. It's a zombie at this point.
Oh well, I mean, it's even in an ironic way, it can't be culturally relevant anymore in a contemporary America. It's done its course. Yeah,
it can't keep up. It's so yeah. I mean, as much as I love Bob's, because the other one I really love is Bob's Burgers. And Bob's Burgers is in the year like 15 at this point. It's like they're still going strong. Like there hasn't been a dip the way there was in The Simpsons, kind of like crested after season 10.
Right.
But yeah, they should have Bob's Burgers too, and Family Guy's never been. I've never liked.
You know, like Family Guy?
Not once in my life, dude.
I had some clips you'd like.
I bet you do.
These are good, funny clips, bro. It's Family Guy.
I mean, I get in clips, it's probably fine, but
I'm not gonna sit there and act like it's fucking. I mean, it's show your brain off stuff, but it's better than whatever TikTok is. I'll tell you that right now. At least when I see people on TikTok.
Yes, but like it's like the thing that I like so much about Good Simpsons and about Bob's Burgers and a couple other Beavis and Butthead, believe it or not, is the continuity of plot over the entire length of the episode. That like you get 22 minutes in an episode of Bob's Burgers, and you get an exposition, and then you get some rising tension, and then you get a climax, and then a conclusion. And the humor works throughout the entire arc of that thing. Like when I watch the times I have watched Family Guy, there's just the jokes are so fast and so disconnected that like it's leading in. Like if there's a generation of TikTok fans who only know Family Guy from the clips, like that's by design. Like
right.
That's a feature, not a bug. I mean, like they designed it to be chopped up and served out like that. Whereas like a clip from, I guess there's probably a couple like Beavis and Butthead clips that are still funny, but still, like you got to know like the entire thing about why are they in this lawnmower,
right?
Like even the new ones, the new Beavis and Butthead are so good.
I haven't. I remember that they did a new one. I don't.
So they did. I think the most recent, because they've done two reboots. They did one in the early 2010s. That was pretty bad, and then they did one 2-3 years ago on Paramount. That one's really good. Like the art looks really good, and they aged Beavis and Butthead appropriately. So they're in their 40s and they're just as dumb, and it's fantastic. And so it's still Mike Judge, and the animation style is easier.
You're bringing back
King of the Hill, ain't it?
yeah,
King of the Hill.
Johnny Redcore got gunned down though. Shit, bro.
I heard about that, but I didn't know there was
yeah.
That's awesome.
They aged Bobby and everything.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like King of the Hill. Yeah, another really good plot-driven show, man. Oh, that's fantastic.
King of the Hill was roundabout wholesome, which is what kind of King of the Hill was good about.
Yeah, no, it's like as a Christian and a rock musician, I definitely took to heart. You're not making
Christianity better. You're making rock and roll.
Yeah, you're not making Christianity better. You're making rock and roll.
I've seen it so many times.
Yeah,
we saw the ending, the last one together. I remember that. What they got, because it was Bobby was doing the pass off. Remember that with the steak, and he had the litter. You remember that? It was right around the Olympics time, I thought, because he's like, this flame was written with the original. I think that was the ending of it. I don't know. All right, have fun, Abe. Take it easy out there. Get the rolls. Get 2 extra rolls. One for me, one for you, and then mail me the roll. Then I'll eat it live on the air.
Still some biscuits, or I don't know if Jimmy or Mickey finished. There were still a couple biscuits.
Yeah, with Jimmy and biscuits.
Biscuits are good too.
They're going. Jimmy just eats biscuits.
Yeah.
It's a biscuit eating
I
motherfucker.
didn't do the cry.
It's a biscuit eating
No, it's okay.
motherfucker, bro. Shit.
Oh man, it's great.
Hell yeah. All right, boys and girls. I think we're gonna jump here because we're past the 2-hour mark. So thanks for coming out. Enjoying the rest of your Friday the 13th.
Buy some Sensi.
Yeah, check out the
I
Sensi
missed
stuff.
the Sensi presentation. But
Yeah, definitely check that out. If you guys want your needs, let me know. Also, I think that's about it. I might do something on Father's Day yet. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I gotta see what I'm doing yet because that's a Sunday. I gotta see what goes on Saturday because tomorrow's Saturday. It's gonna rain
tomorrow.
So I might go downtown. I don't know yet. I got to see what the parking restrictions are.
I would stay away.
In the park,
like-
yeah, it's
You have to go see.
yeah. I'm just gonna observe because I can take this exact camera right here and I got a stick and record shit, you know. And at the end of the day, you know, you can't be a legend if you don't do legendary shit, as the still alive Joe Edibles has always said. So, you know, we'll see. Maybe we'll do. I'm not gonna do anything stupid. If I'm saying like recording, you never know. You know, it's
Recording is-
no, not really. I mean, think about how Logan Paul got famous, right?
I know.
Showing the
Oh,
dead
they didn't
guy.
even start with Logan Paul.
He's out of the promotion, right? He's done.
No.
He was okay. He's still there.
Yeah, he just wrestled a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
He was John Cena's tag team partner.
It's like this, man. You got the Paul brothers from Cleveland. Stop it. They're from Cleveland. Then you got the Kelsey brothers. They're from Cleveland. And you got the Farrell brothers. Next, you never know. Also from Cleveland. So if you're out there from one of these companies, bro, we got dollars. We'll drop on your asses. And veteran owned and operated. Yeah.
Here's
Yeah,
Eddie.
no, I saw because I saw Logan Paul wrestle at one of the like WrestleMania or something, like one of the big pay-per-views I go to my friend's house for.
Mhm.
I'm like, hey, he wasn't bad, but he was also kind of annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying.
And I thought based on seeing him wrestle that he wasn't going to last long.
Oh no, he's kind of
He's still like,
big deal.
Hey, he sticks his tongue out too much. All right, regardless, guys, we'll
Yeah.
talk.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later. See you next time. End stream and end stream again. It should be good to go here.